worth it if it doesn't come with risk. I've been on the edge while I've been running with my click. Make it click, make it click, make it bang, bang, bang. Every day is either do or die. Living really risky, all my actions could be suicide. Damn, think I'm about to lose and start a riot, run them up. I'm a cyberpunk. Feel a tingle down my spine. I can cause some damage if I start to lose my mind. When my eyes get the twitches, I'm a fire on you bitches. With this chrome I'm about to fly. Modified, I'm built different. Used to be a David, but I grew into Goliath. I'm a god amongst you men, became a product of the science. Been defiant, not reliant on the drugs you've been supplying. I'm a punk, living on the run, all I know is violence. I've been living on the edge, keep on running out of meds. Motherfuckers want me dead. No coming back, there's no healing. Cause you either dying as a hero or you live to be the villain. This is it. If I gotta go out, I'ma pop 100 clips. There ain't nothing worth it if it doesn't come with risk. I've been on the edge while I've been running with my click. Make it click, make it click, make it bang, bang, bang. Every day is either do or die. Living really risky, all my actions could be suicide. Damn, think I'm about to lose and start a riot, run them up. I'm a cyberpunk. My nerves just want me dead. Used to be, grew into Goliath. I'm a cyberpunk. I'm a cyberpunk.
Hey, yeah. I be faded in my zone. Airplane status, I don't check the phone. Skimming through doges for new to the hoes. Neck on me, girl, I threw her a bone. Wanna fuck on a senpai, yeah, I know. Kill a pussy, beat it up, funeral. Talking about money, yeah, I got some dough. Go to sleep, wake up, and somehow get mo. I was isekai to the OVA. I be the realest hentai sipper in the game. I be stacking my paper, talking no carne. Fucking bitches like Tangas from Don Quixote. She be up after hours at night where I play. You a simp, I'm a numpa, we all not the same. She was riding my dick at the karaoke. Pussy tighter than the fucking Yamanote. Drip Urahara, bitch, stay in your lane. If I chew, Dakishun, ambush all on my chain. Shinjuku level top with the bitch where I say she be trying on that new 109 lingerie. Kinda cool, bad bitches really on my thing. Take my money in my life, like damn, shawty, okay. I be fucking up the commas in multiple currencies. I be in and out, multiple countries, overseas. Notice she's figurines. I'm a motherfucking fiend. What the fuck do you think it be? I've been here since 2013 with the Siscon King. Team Moto Moy gang, we a team, yeah.
Moy gang, we a team. Got your girl down, turned to a fiend. I be spinning hella green every day, life feeling like a dream. Dopest ever since 2015. In the hair, red free, level tell where I be. I be hitting all the spots from the A to the G. Find yonder ray hoes, going same for the D. Locked us in the room, fucking threw away the key. Showdro, pussy, I be drilling that shit. Heard your last song, really wasn't feeling that shit. Beat your VA shotty, come get to know the click. Met a real dick bitch, drop it down on the dick. Need me a harem like Tenchi. Muyo for real though, I love when they freaky. Fucking these hoes right on stage when they see me. I love an audience, hate being sneaky. Ha, bitch, I'm a guy like horror, he ho. Spend $2 grand on figurines, bro. That's on the cheap month, just so you know. Money always coming, so I gotta spend more. Hentai guy, gotta flex his dough. Cold highs worldwide calling me bro. Got him on strings like a puppet show. Thanks for the streams like arigato. Yeah, I'm about to blow like TNT. I just want the head like a motherfucking guillotine. Sip my game games in the rap game creatine. I don't need that shit, I just want a doja please. Cheeky don't cap bitch, boy game captain. Neck on me came on the face, near napkin. Shit easy every time, got more rapping. Spit freaky loot bars, hentai trapping. Ayy, 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 fuck on your bitch. Yeah, fuck on your bitch. Fuck with the gang, OVA click. Yeah, 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 it's OVA, ho.
Vision is melting with the sunshine, splashing in a puddle, filled up from the rain in my eyes. I feel the loneliness surrounding me, grit my teeth and scream it into the day. You're an apple, he get away from me. Look who gets the lingering love. You're an apple, gone from my life. Fireworks that just push it and left me with the night. You're an apple, fading into nothing.
Overlord, the overseer, and so revered. Hate is salty, they don't dock till coast is clear. Talking that, where is he at? Bitch, I'm over here and you ain't worth the effort. We get shifted in my lower gear. All that Mickey Mouse talking, bitch, I'm open ears. Shells at your toes get laced up like all the data's all seeing. Every time you step in here, I know the meters. Think you mean I'll take a mean swipe and change your whole demeanor. Accept your death. If you parry, I might go Medea. Lannister this house with head spiked, I hope you see him. There's the white flag, you're dead like, I hope you see him. Didn't change your mind, but your death might, I hope they see it. And the women, well, they always got a bone to pick. Albedo arch the
Hello everybody, how we doing? Be back with another week of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm gonna be hopping into the VC with my lovely ladies here in just a sec. Yeah, alright, gonna hop in with them. Prepare for the glory. Intro noise. Hello.
I'm sorry, the timing for the soup and then glorious.
Hello, beans. I am thankfully no longer sick and vibing.
Yay!
Pokemon is dead to me. Digital partners on mobile is my only friend now.
What?
Wait.
It's a
I need
Digimon,
you to elaborate further.
It's a Digimon VPet emulator on mobile called Digital Partner.
Oh, okay.
So
I
you
was
literally
so confused.
upgraded into Digimon Tamagotchis.
Yes.
Wait. Say that again?
You've upgraded from the little, I don't know if you remember what Tamagotchis are.
Yeah, spoilers. Digimon were created because they were like, boys wouldn't buy Tamagotchis. What if we made them kill each other? And they invented Digimon.
Actually, Digimon was a aftermath thing for Pocket Monsters, which was originally
No.
Pokemon.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
I
Oh,
can
we're having
promise
this
you they
debate.
were not. As a fan of both Pokemon and Digimon, they never competed. The only time that they ever competed was when Fox Kids was like, oh, we can make Pokemon but better, and co-opted the fucking anime for Digimon and tried to use it to like fucking compete with Pokemon in the West, which was a dumb fucking move. In Japan, they both
were competing in that, like any of that, but how like it was like basically like created. It was like originally Pokemon was called Pocket Monsters, and then it got evolved over into being Pokemon. And then, like, soon after, because they're jumping on that trend, not like they're competing against each other, Digimon was created. I mean, they probably had other reasons why they were doing it, but, like, other reasons was because
in Japan,
they thought it was popular.
In Japan, it has and always has been referred. It's always gone by the name Pocket Monsters. When they brought it to the United States, Monster in My Pocket was already trademarked, so they shortened it to Pokemon. Digimon has always been Digimon. It was never a matter of like their developments had nothing to do with each other. Tamagotchi came out.
That it was like towards each other.
What you're saying, then.
Like one another. No, I did. I repeated that like multiple times. I never said that they were competing with one another. They were jumping on that trend because of Pocket Monsters. So they're like, okay, let me create my own and create Digimon. Not saying that they were competing or in battles with one another. It's like they created it because they saw Pocket Monsters was getting so popular, so they created their own version, which is Digimon, and it has its own universe and lore.
Starting with a Digimon.
The only reason that they created Digimon was because Bandai Namco already had Tamagotchi, and they wanted more money from Tamagotchi, so they made a male marketed equivalent, and it was Digimon. They were not influenced or anything from Pokemon.
You know, opening up to a Digimon debate was not on my bingo card, but you know, it's gonna go on my future bingo card.
I am autistic and I'm not angry, but I can't let it go.
Hey,
You're right. I'm just like, this is a whole Digimon debate. I'm gonna stay out of it.
Well, here's the thing. Am I gonna hate them for it? No. do we have difference of like our viewpoints on like how it kind of got started? Yeah.
But it's objective fact that they literally just were like, let's keep making Digimon. Let's keep making Tamagotchi.
What they were doing in between.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Oh gods. Oh, both of you two. Head pats to both of you. All right. How's everyone's week? Or well, I guess a couple weeks.
I didn't like it.
Hold on.
How's everyone's like weeks been?
Mommy and Daddy were fighting, and I didn't like it.
For the people who are on the YouTube recordings, it's been like 3 weeks since we played.
John, is someone at the door?
Oh.
Did somebody just create a knocking sound?
I didn't, no.
Did they?
I just heard a knocking sound.
No, well there you
go.
I hate you.
Oh, okay. That was somebody. God damn it, Riot.
That's Bandai Namco coming to knock on my door and tell me that I'm correct, and here's $1,000 for promoting Digimon.
I am very hungry, so I'm going to order food, and when it arrives, I will go get my food and eat my food.
That's fine.
And also, Mishka's staring at me like, you mentioned food, mother, and now I wish to consume yours.
Sex!
What the fuck?
Damn.
I'm gonna switch over to the bardcore music.
Problematic.
Why is the first one that came up a medieval style Wonderwall? You know what? It's fine.
This is fine.
But anyways,
Fluffy giant creature.
But yeah, I'll ask the question once again at gunpoint. Wait 1 second. Let me find it.
I was gonna say, did you post on your socials?
All of them?
Listen here. Shut the fuck.
Lol, Lamau even.
God damn it! All right, fine. Let me open up.
Go to your
I'm gonna make sure.
Discords.
Twitter and Blue Sky. Oh, I already did the Discords. I didn't do Twitter and Blue Sky.
Now wait a minute.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I have many confused concerns.
Gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. What the fuck is happening?
They're using soundboards.
I know they are, but I'm just like, what is going on?
You want to know my favorite one?
Go ahead.
What?
Congratulations, you're a failure.
Oh, thank you. God, I'm actually fucking starving now. I wasn't hungry when I left work. Why am I starving?
Because I was talking about food.
Alright. There we go. I have now posted to the Twitters and Blue Skies.
Yay.
Did you post in Discord and did you use
I
the
already
proper @ symbols?
Let me go to your fucking thing. I forget who. I know I'm not supposed to add everyone in Peeb's server. Mari Chia, yes.
Yeah, you're fine if you wanna.
I'm only doing it because people tell me to. We'll find it.
That wasn't your fine to do it. I'm not gonna stop you.
Don't tell us that people are gonna see it and join in. Because no one pays attention unless there's an @ symbol. Because people have to go over and take a look at it. Tell me I'm wrong. Because anybody else who has the red
you're not
button
wrong.
behind over there, they're gonna go over there, look at it, see what it is because they're wanting to get rid of the thing. Or they're gonna go over there, click it and mark it as red. It's a 50-50.
I'm gonna order yakisoba. I'm gonna order a steak yakisoba.
Yakisoba sounds good, actually, yeah.
I'm gonna eat that whole thing like a fat ass and then cry at the gym tomorrow when I work this shit off.
I discovered pretzels and hummus, and now I have what you would call an addiction.
Pretzels and hummus. Ugh.
What's wrong with pretzels and hummus?
I hate hummus.
It's good.
It's literally just chickpeas and other shit.
It's
exactly,
good.
that's the problem. I hate chickpeas.
It's Nami. My girlfriend is mad at me because she doesn't think I get enough protein in my diet, so she introduced me to hummus with crushed red pepper and pretzels. It's good.
Try the if you like garlic and you're a fan of garlic, take fresh garlic like over just plain hummus and just put it like on top. And then like every time like you would take like a little scoop of like the pretzel and hummus, grab a little bit of the garlic. It's so good.
I think I would eat so much I would make myself sick.
No, you just take like a nice like spoonful of like 2 or 3 or 20 cloves.
Oh no. Like no matter how much I put in, I won't stop eating it because it'll be so good. I'll make myself sick.
Oh dear God! This is gonna be an interesting day because we started off with the Pokemon Digimon debate, and now we're talking about hummus.
Yeah.
Hummus.
Nobody's medicated here. So.
Fuck, I am. Thank you.
Well, it's clearly
Yeah,
not
that's
working.
Fair. It's clear. Up your dosage. No.
There. Try it again.
Oh my God.
Currently at 20 milligrams for my shit.
We're making
Jesus
mac and cheese and fish sticks.
Welcome to mental illness.
Oh God.
You said that with such a smile, and it's like, oh, that's horrifying.
I'm in love with a gay fish. But anyway, all right.
To not get me a new pair.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put up the cloak so that way I can no longer see the chat and we can get started on D&D. Riot, are you ready?
We have a question to answer that you asked 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. We'll get into that whenever the cloak goes up. But Riot, are you ready?
Yeah.
Thebes, are you ready?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a yes. Mari, are you ready?
See ya, Brian. Yes.
Gotcha. Now it's just an Inda club as we get ready. All right. So I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on our screen, make sure that there's no porn on my monitor. All right, cool, we're good. So 3 weeks ago, aka last session, you guys were given the task of one, establishing what is the first things you want to build. You had decided on making a training yard for your people, having your people craft armor and weapons to be able to sell and also train with, as well as making a lumber yard for all the trees that are to like the northwest of your area.
I made friends with the tomato lady.
You did, yes. You also
Got charmed by a pretty booba lady.
Yeah, you also were investigating a hole in the wall. Went down a ladder inside of the hole in the wall, found a long forgotten and abandoned fight. Why it was there and inside your minds, you have no idea. And also, whenever you went down there, you managed to open up the door. Due to some totally not inspired by Skyrim puzzles on the door. Look, you can only be so original these days. And you guys went ahead and went inside after investigating the tombs and going ahead and essentially blessing the corpses, consecrating the building, yada yada. You guys had opened up one of the coffins. I can't think of like the fancy word for it.
Sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus, yes. You opened up the sarcophagi, and one of them was
sarcophagi. The whole guy.
Oh yeah, spam bot. Anyways, but icky, yeah. That's fine. I'm sure somebody will end up deleting it. Well, I mean, it already got deleted, but I'm sure somebody will ban it. But anyways,
What happened?
I just got like a spam bot inside of my chat. Thankfully, Nightbot just fucking deletes them whenever they come in.
Obliterate.
Yes, you guys open up the sarcophagi to find there was a very attractive devil woman inside, snuggling up to a corpse. Whenever you opened it, she kind of just like looked to you and was like, "What year is it?" You told her the year, and she's like, "Oh, I was supposed to be done with this years ago." "Well, thanks for freeing me. I'm gonna try and eat you now." And then you proceeded to fight her. She charmed on the first turn, and then proceeded to
You say charmed, I say befriended.
Either way, forcibly befriended. And then Kelpie, either Kelpie or Alfdean, whoever cast sleep, made Alfdean. Alfdean put to sleep, so she went night night. And then the two.
Is it really forced if her exact words were, "You're funny. You're my friend now."
But yeah, you guys proceeded to 2v1 a succubus, eventually calling in Gario, Gario. Eventually calling Gario in to come in, aka this little bean over here in the corner, to come in and essentially put a bullet in the back of her like shoulder. And you guys quickly were able to. You guys were able to take her down and not die. Then you went over, woke up the bean.
Died.
Oh yeah. Well, you didn't die though. You were close. You didn't die, but you were close. And close enough is good enough. But you then woke up. Then went over and gave Gario the biggest of hugs, an anxiety ball about potentially him dying in danger. And you guys were going to go ahead and head back, talk to kind of the owner of the place, tell her what happened, and then we were going to do something after that. But which we're going to go ahead and go to, which is where we're going to start session. So, for those who don't know, this is kind of ironic. I did not mean for there to be an IRL 3-week time skip. But we were doing a 3-week time skip from the last session to this session. As to let the DM prep stuff. But 2, let you guys actually start reaping the rewards of you guys building your stuff, getting everything ready, and having a lot to do. So, I'm going to go ahead and now ask. You guys have had 3 weeks to figure this out in IRL time. I'm assuming that you totally had everything ready. So I'm going to kind of go through my 3 lovely people and ask, what have you guys been doing for the last 3 weeks with your characters? But also, I'm going to pull us over to the new version of the map that I have made for y'all.
Finally, we're out of Suramar, fucking Suramar from World of Warcraft. Thank fuck.
If you guys look up here, you'll notice you have your training yard and your lumber yard built. This over here with like the open area and the like shooting targets and everything like that. That is your essentially like your training yard, and also just kind of like, you know, generally like your training building. And then to the left of it, you have your lumber yard. It has a bunch of logs outside of it, places to work with wood and things like that. Saho, the craftsman woman, has been loving it over there.
I'm sure she has.
I don't know if anyone noticed, but your little field out here has finally like taken up its bushes and they're growing fruit.
Yes! We have food.
Well, you always had food, but you have more food.
Yes.
You have variety.
Of which I am currently awaiting patiently because I am now starving.
Yeah. IRL food will come eventually.
Yes. And
thank you to the wonderful spells and the creation of DoorDash.
Actually, it is DoorDash. You're not even wrong.
Yeah, there's like 3 of those that are like globally used. I'm not surprised. Or not globally, I should say. Like, countrywide. Is DoorDash like in other countries? I assume so.
I know Uber Eats is. I think DoorDash is one of the ones that's international, but I can't confirm.
I think it's because Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash all got bought up and merged into one conglomerate company.
Mm-hmm.
So like when they were expanding, they were just like, yeah, we don't need to have 3 in other countries. We could just have 1.
Makes sense. But yeah.
Don't quote me on that because I actually don't know.
I don't know either. So, your assumption is just as good as what mine would be. But yeah, you guys have your training hall. You have your lumber yard. They've been more focused on taking care of the trees that are a little further away, only because they essentially like having the tree line here. That way, it's a little bit of extra defense from the north in case something were to happen.
Yes.
It's still a little open to the south, but at least you have like good view lines on the south. But yeah, so with this map knowledge and also everything, what have you guys have been doing for the last 3 weeks with your characters? I'm going to actually roll a d3 to see who we start with.
Mm-hmm.
So, aka prepare thine asses. Let's see, roll d3. Starting with 3, Alfdean.
Yay. So I was thinking what Alfie was essentially doing this entire time was, aside from, like you said, which was like making sure that armor and shit was being crafted to be able to be sold. They excuse me, sorry.
Oh, good. I mean, how dare you?
Sorry. They have been basically like, they've been training every now and then, but also what they've kind of been doing a little bit in secret is like investigations, like trying to figure out like what the fuck is going on, because this is the second time they've run into something occult. So they've just been kind of brushing up on their, occult knowledge and stuff like that. But also they've been running around doing odd jobs here and there because money.
Okay. Gotcha. So, odd jobs. We have 3 weeks. Essentially, do you want to do essentially like 1 week of researching occultism stuff and like occultist stuff, and then like 2 weeks of just like downtime work?
Neat.
Okay. So for the culty knowledge stuff, go ahead and roll me a I'll say either we'll say investigation.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh my god. Why? Is it always when it comes to investigation?
6. Well, throughout your week, whenever, nobody really seems to have information on just cults. Though, at one point, you are approached by an individual. They kind of just like look at you after like you have like walked away from like one of the libraries in the nearby city, and essentially ask you just you see a what is a fairly actually kind of short Goliath man. He, whenever I say short Goliath man, that means he's only about 6 foot. And he kind of just like looks to you and just... Sorry, whenever I happen to hear you in the library asking, why are you researching cults?
Just call it a curiosity. Trying to understand some things. Because they're trying to be... Because Alting is basically like, they don't want to give too much away because obviously you don't know who it is you're talking to, but they need to see kind of with like a gauge of what this person knows.
Okay. They'll kind of respond to you with just... Ah, I see. Typically, whenever one is researching that type of general underly known type of information, it is a wish to sort of get away from the normalities of their own life, and can lead into dangerous events. Just wanting to make sure that you are at least a safe individual in these researches, so do try to keep wits about yourself. But
oh, yes. No,
if you ever do need a type of assistance in understanding or getting away from situations, just feel free to find me if you wish. And he will offer you a essentially a folded note.
Okay. Alfie just kind of like carefully takes it and pockets it. Like, I don't know why, but like just maintaining eye contact with him.
He takes.
Keep this line.
He gives it to you and just kind of slowly nods and just, right, I shall abscond. Farewell, and just disappear. Just walks away. He like looks over his shoulder a couple times as he walks away from you, and then just like walks down an alleyway very quickly, and then just disappears.
That's going in my mind for later until I get knocked out again in a little bit, and then just kind of like walks off, but really like nonchalantly, just making a mental note of the encounter and where it happened.
Do you read the note at all?
He's probably gonna do it when he's like in it, you know, like in his room or something where it's more private than in an open public space.
Okay. So.
Yep, but they do read it.
Reading it, essentially, it just has an address. And at the bottom, it just says in like fancy calligraphy that just says, "Discover your purpose with me." Okay, at the end of your first week, you get invited to a cult.
Yep.
So that'll be the end of your first week. We'll rotate through, and I'll do a D2 to see what somebody else's first week is. Shit. I could just flip a coin. 1. Kelpie.
Yellow.
What does your first week look like?
We did talk about that one thing.
Yes, I will need a reminder though.
I'm trying to remember the thing that I was actually talking about. That's why I said it how I said it.
We talked about this one thing that I will remember eventually.
Doing like the jig and everything, and like dancing, like and doing provocative like movements. Yeah, that one.
Hi guys. Wait, I mean, no. I totally don't see chat.
It was along the lines of working with the lumberyard, making like the rainbow trees, growing those, and kind of making different colored lumber.
Okay.
And a greenhouse type thing.
Oh, okay, so you wanted to start working on like essentially getting them to build a greenhouse and also enchanting the fuck out of all your trees.
Correct.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a general nature check.
Yeah, give me just. Let me get up.
I'll say actually nature or arcana, whichever one you want to do.
So which one?
Nature or arcana, whichever one you want to do. I just totally fumbled my bottle. Nothing happened.
21.
Let's see. With a 21, all right. After your first week, you have successfully found a way to start essentially infusing the saplings that for trees and things like that with the little bonsai tree that you gifted to Titus.
Mm-hmm.
And after the first week using Druidcraft, you can see a pink-colored bark tree start to grow with it's already sprouted a couple of different blue leaves.
Pretty.
Trans tree.
Hell yeah.
Gorgeous.
But yeah, so you are successfully starting the process of growing these unique fade-like trees.
And then obviously growing my berries and my flowers in my own personal little section as well.
Berries and cream,
Yeah.
berries and cream.
But yeah, you're able to get that, and you have a successful first week of downtime. We'll go ahead and go to the last one in our rotation. What are you doing for your first week?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Doxy. As both my friend and my DM, I want you to know I have been excited for the campaign sessions every week. I always look forward to them. But my brain for the past 3 months has been consumed by nothing but the brain rot that is my friend Hazel's Digimon campaign. I am overcome with obsession of creating new ideas for my Punch Child and her little freak.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I did not plan for this, despite you giving me clear instructions to. So, besides maybe assisting Kelpie and Alfdine with anything, and maybe, thunderclapping more trees, I think it's perfectly in character that doesn't have much going on if there isn't much going on. I'm so sorry.
You're good. Realistically, you could be assist. You could just say, "Oh, I'm assisting in projects," and that's completely fine.
I'm the flex.
She could be fishing with Gabriel.
Expending a couple spell slots to break trees with like shatter and other stuff like that is entirely in your wheelhouse of things you could be doing. So is helping either. I don't think Kur would know what a cult is.
No, of course not.
No, I don't think she would.
Of course not.
And I don't think Kur has an understanding of magic to really rainbowify trees on the first week.
She can thunderclap the trees. She knows how to do that. She can do that real good.
Literally, Kelpie is like, all I can think about is just like sitting inside of like a little like impromptu like lab setup with Titus and Saho, just like doing arcane gene splicing with trees, and there's just a big bird just like, I can break it if you want.
That tree looks strong. Let me fight it.
I'll be grabbing her fucking bridge of her nose, going, "Oh God, why?"
Also, I'm wondering. I don't think Alfie would just be like, "So I got invited to a cult."
You just want to come hang out with me at the cult?
No, that's the sad part. Is I think if you let do what she wanted, she'd be like, "Cult, what's a cult? Hey, are you a friend? Let me follow you." And that's how you get an owlin in a cult.
That's how you lose your owlin.
Oh god.
She makes friends with all the cultists, and then you explain way too late. No, honey, we're not actually in the cult.
It's just like, oh, okay, so this is what a cult is. That sounds really cool. Let's go ahead and just like join this cult. No, dear, wait.
She's already made friends with everyone. It's like, okay, well, this is going to be a problem because we're having tea next Tuesday, and I can't kill them if we're having tea on Tuesday.
Yeah, I can just imagine Gario just getting gray hairs and Alfie being like, "I don't know how to get her out of the situation."
Oh, no! Hi, Gario, I joined the cult.
Oh god.
You what?
Oh gods. Alright. So what I'm gonna do real quick, you know what? Go ahead and roll me a D8.
D8.
Oh.
Roll me a D8. You're gonna choose what kind of cult you get.
Oh no.
Huh.
Oh, the worst kind.
Here.
Lovely.
How do you... Yep.
She rolled a 1.
That's not what I wanted to do. Don't pull that up.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to see... I'm gonna keep pressing this until I get... Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do that.
You want?
This is interesting. Huh.
I think you just joined a cult there, peeps.
Yay!
Alright, so essentially I had you roll a D8 to essentially choose the alignment of the cult.
Oh no.
You chose a... I don't know how a cult gets invented of this, so I just kind of looked up a generator of like cults, put in the alignment, and this is very interesting and very funny.
Oh no, what happened?
Alright.
Also, I'm sorry. My DoorDash driver was almost here, and now he's driving away from my house. He got lost. He took the wrong turn.
Oh, honey, no, come back.
Sir, you just had to turn the other way. I'm sorry, go ahead, continue. I'm just mourning the loss of my food because now it's gonna get cold.
Oh.
So,
did he already pick it? Did it say that he already picked it up?
I think so, yeah.
He figured it out! He figured it out! My food's coming! Yay!
Oh, baby girl smart.
Alright. So, I'll say... Realistically, Peebs, I think you're the only person that doesn't really have to roll for your downtime. Mainly because you're essentially just assisting with spells that just do stuff. You don't really have to roll anything. That's good, at least. You're able to be a very effective member of the Lumber Squad. The sound waves from your thunder occasionally do knock snow on top of the other people who are out in the woods with you. But it's okay, because you break shit. And you do a very good job breaking shit. You get to thunderclap all day, every day, and no one yells at you.
Aww.
I'm finally in my element.
Big Bird Woman gets to go around and just break people with the sound of thunder.
And and now she has shatter.
Oh yeah, you also now can take out several trees in clusters.
Yeah.
But yeah. That is everybody's first week. The second week, Alfdean, do you still want to do odd jobs, or do you want to try to investigate the cult? Mari? I think she went to go get her food.
The fool.
Okay, we'll go to Kelpie.
Because she also got DoorDash.
Did you also? God damn. Both of them walked away to get food.
At least I have my food in front of me.
What's up?
At least I have my food in front of me now.
You do? Okay. Wait, what? Did I just hear Peebs just say you hit your head? What?
Keel made me mac and cheese, and when he came out of the kitchen, he had a fucking ice pack directly over the top of his head, and I was like, what did you do? Did you hit your fucking head? He's like, no, my head just hurts.
Oh, poor thing.
I know, my boo-boo.
Okay, I'm back, and Mishka just did the cutest, stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, go on.
She barks her head off, goes to the door, stops when she sees the delivery man. I close the door, I bring my food over, and instead of focusing on my food, she goes right back to the door and rings the bell like he's gonna come back and open this door.
Oh my god. That's funny.
It's definitely she did the stupidest, cutest, dumbest thing, but I love her for it.
I love it. That's funny.
And now she's going to
my
the window.
fucking
Mishka,
microphone
he's
picked
gone,
that up.
Sweetheart.
He's
left the building.
I have not heard whatever happened, Peeves. What happened?
He fucking ripped ass. He farts constantly, and they're so loud. They're so loud and they're so bad. Like, if I'm out of range, it's fine. But he gets immediate karma because he fucking gasses himself every time. And he'll just run out of the room like, and it's like, well, there you fucking go. Why'd you let it out? This happens daily, by the way. He gasses himself fucking daily. It's a problem.
Gods. And now the entire internet will know this forever.
Now all of China knows you're queer.
Oh my god.
All of China knows where you are. Good, let them come.
All of China knows you're queer.
Gods.
I got some very juicy, tender steak in my yakisoba.
Not. Fuck it. I just air fried leftover quesadillas from work.
I got mac and cheese and chicken nuggets because I'm autistic.
I got pho.
That's not. All these things sound good. All these sound like so much better than what I got. But you know what? Fair. Also, pho sounds really good right now.
It's really good. Let me tell you.
I've never had it. What is it?
It's Vietnamese noodle soup. So it's rice noodles, and then you have your choice of like. They have some that are like it's a different type of pho that's like chicken broth based. This one's like a pork or a beef broth base. And then you get hoisin sauce and sriracha that you add into it. And then there's bean sprout, cilantro, onions, jalapenos, and basil that you can also add inside of it as well to enhance the flavors.
The jalapenos.
Oh, I do. I put it inside of my broth. Oh my god, it adds like the perfect level of spice. Oh, drains your sinuses. It's beautiful. I love it. And it's super easy on your stomach. It's not super hard.
Fair enough. So I'm gonna go now that we got people that have their foods now. Peebs has endured Keel ripping ass. We can go ahead and get back to. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll our D3 to see who we start with this time again.
Okay.
We are starting with Kelpie this time. Kelpie, what are you doing on your second week?
Making trees and making flowers and berries.
Okay.
And then going around to the villagers and seeing like whether or not they want a particular color tree, they have a like certain type of project they want to work on, so that I can start like developing the proper like colored trees or materials that they would need that are grown, checking out like the farmers and see if the farmers needed like help with like their seedlings so that their crops can start like growing and being a little bit more having like bigger yields whenever harvest time comes.
Okay. Fair enough. So go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Poppy has become a druid.
19.
LB is just collecting classes. She's a warlock, she's a druid.
I'm a warlock. I'm an artificer and a druid.
She's a warlock, she's an artificer, she's a druid.
I don't even think you're a druid. You just have druid craft, don't you?
Yeah.
She's not actually a warcraft, she just has a pact with a god, like a warlock.
My boyfriend.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend. That's fair. You know what? Yeah, you're just a druid and a warlock, but like in the most minor of ways.
Yeah, kind of.
Legally a warlock, legally a druid.
Well.
So. Over your questioning with people, nobody really has any real ideas of like wood. Like colors. Nobody really has any preference. You do get the mention from people that, or not from people, but specifically from Madame Catrus, who is the dwarven woman who runs the mine. She suggests making purple wooded trees. The reason she says purple, whenever questioned on it, is purple is a very expensive color. It is commonly used in a lot of like, you know, noble like clothing and things like that. And if you were able to advertise purple wood, it would be a very unique thing in the country and more than likely would get you guys a decent amount of currency. That would be her suggestion, because nobles would probably want any sort of way to look fancy and to have something that's unique. And if you could give them a noble color as well as something that's extremely unique, they would probably all flock to that.
They would pay out to ass.
Exactly.
I definitely take that suggestion and go ahead and enchant a few trees to start like turning purple.
Okay.
However, I try to expand the purple range by having like 2 or 3 different shades of purple, like a nice deep royal purple. Then there's like a light lavender and kind of like a shade that's in between like the intensity of like the royal purple and the light lavender, kind of a nice middle.
Isn't that like that fuchsia is what I'm thinking of? Or is that something different?
No, I couldn't think of like which actual color.
No, it is fuchsia. That's what you're thinking of.
It is? Yes! Old art class has paid off! Take that, society. I don't know why I'm saying society, but fuck you, society.
Take that, you bastard.
Society. 2 women kiss each other, and nobody bats an eye. When I kiss my homies goodnight, society. Society calls me gay. It's just... Have you never heard that?
When I pee pee and nobody bats an eye, but I
actually.
I poo poo when I pee pee and nobody bats an eye, but I pee pee when I poo poo and
What the world?
Yeah, I heard that one too. The
shit
joke.
post. Nothing. But alright, cool. So yeah, throughout the week within a 19, you are able to have a nice ecological boom of you're actually able to get one of your full-grown trees to start showing, like, essentially purple polka dots across it that start to expanding.
Beautiful.
That are in like tinting the wood.
And
Oh,
how
don't
did
worry,
you
baby.
come
You gonna
across
get that
this
kiss.
wood, sir? Oh, I bought it off of Faye. What?
Yeah. You guys are going, at the end of your 3 weeks, potentially have a very interestingly known people. Or squad, I should say. But, yeah, that is your second week, Kelpie, with success. I'll then go ahead and roll. Let's see if we get Peebs or Mari next.
Peebs.
No, that one is Mari.
Oh, okay.
Because I go left to right, so 1, 2, Mari. But, so, Mari. Alfdean this week, do you want to stick to your original plan of, like, trying to do just, like, some off, work and stuff like that to make some money, or are you gonna try and follow that cult?
I'll save the cult for last, and then I'll just try and get some money now.
Okay. And I'll ask Peebs, do you want to assist Alfdean throughout this week, or do you want to...
Absolutely, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, no.
Alrighty. So, you're going ahead and assisting. What kind of work are you looking to do? More of like physical labor? Just like get like help with the shop? Do essentially like... Have you ever watched Naruto?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Or like the original series Naruto?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, you know how, like, whenever they first start, like, their mission equivalents are like, oh, you're hunting down this woman's cat.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do that kind of shit? Just, like, whatever random missions you can find at, like, a guild?
I think she would not be too picky. She'd be willing to, like, help out with whatever work is available, and there's not much that she wouldn't be willing to do.
Yeah, it's basically Alfdean, because at the moment he's still learning they're still learning the land and stuff. They're just kind of like taking odd jobs to not only get money, but also try to figure out, like, okay, what do these people need so that I can do more of that.
Alrighty, 1 second. Doing that, Click this a number of times. Alright, roll me a d10.
Okay. I see. D10, D10, D10.
Both of us are just...
That's an 8.
Both
no,
you two.
No. That's my D10. Is that a 1 or a 9? Oh my god, what is with these low rolls?
Love it. Love to see it.
Doodle 1. Okie dokie. Let's see. So, let's see. What happened to my thing?
I don't know what happened to your thing.
Okay, that was odd. Anyways, alright, sorry, like, my thing just kind of went just like, oh, yes, you wanted to just refresh every single one of your tabs, right?
Oh, no!
I'm like, no, I didn't, but okay, sure. And I was like, is this happening? Okay, whatever. So, you guys are given essentially 2 options of quests that you're able to essentially get done over the week. And you can pick one of these 2. So,
okay.
You can either A, take up a job of essentially an aristocratic man wants his daughter escorted to essentially the other side of the town, and you guys are just playing bodyguard / babysitter for a day. Or you can take something that's a little bit more long-term investing that you won't be able to complete in your downtime, but you can do at some point later. You have heard stories of vampires. And somebody is wanting essentially assistance and willing to pay for any information to be found out about these vampires.
That second one sounds like you said, long-term investment.
Second one is very much so more long-term investment, but might give you grander results.
Yeah, that's why I'm going for the vampires. Let's go.
Would it be something that we
I might be able to get some vampire fangs.
Would it be something that we work on this session, or would it be like a multi-session situation?
I mean, depending. You could start it this session, or you could wait. That's completely up to you.
I mean, I'd be willing to start this session.
Yeah, let's do
it
the
won't be
vampire
like you said. It won't be done in one go, but hell.
Fuck it, let's
give
do
me a goal to work towards.
Okay. Essentially, you guys take up the quest. Essentially, the local kind of like adventurers guild has hosted this sort of like hiring. And you guys essentially just go ahead and like put yourselves down as like a team, and they go at, and you essentially just take this assignment. So whenever you get information on these vampires, there's very little information given to you. All you know is in the city of, I have to go back and remember it, in the city of Domric, aka the city that's close by to your settlement, there are apparently vampires that prowl the streets. You don't really have any other information other than a couple sightings of pale individuals.
Oh, dear God.
That you sort of have to kind of investigate on your own and find out information on your own. But, they, apparently are harming citizens and taking people out of their homes.
That actually helps me nicely, because I gotta go back into town anyway to find out about Colt Man.
Yeah. But yeah, that is your second week for you two. You'll be taking upon this journey, this quest, this noble call, to deal with vampires. And then we'll go ahead and go to your third week of downtime real quick. And I'm going to roll a d3 to see where we start with. Ooh, we start with Kurr. What do you wish to do for your third week?
I hate that I'm not being creative, but kind of just more of the same.
Oh, good. Do you just want to, like, just follow Alfdean whenever it gets to his?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, then we'll do a real quick D2 to see if we start with Kelpie.
No, I'm not here.
Too bad. Get over here. Just Scorpion, just get over here. But just throw like instead of like a chain, it's just like a. Oh God, why did I think that? And it's, the Doxy the Doxy oh, that's a much better one. The tail would be a much better version of like the Doxy get over here, but I was just thinking of just like anal beads with a lollipop on the end.
Oh my God.
Just get over here.
Really don't feel like being turned into a Beyblade, so let's not.
Roadhog Hook is also a good one.
At least you have a tail. You could have just wrapped her.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with the tail. We're gonna go with the tail as the.
You hear Doxy.
I didn't want to be a Beyblade. Thank you.
You hear Doxy behind you just scream, "Let's be!" It just fucking rips the anal beads all in one go.
Let it rip! Ah!
Oh my God.
Oh God, that's fucked.
To get back on track here,
yeah. So what are you doing for your third week?
And, checking on the purple trees, as well as
Plug-in.
As well as the crops and everything, seeing how everything is doing, and kind of like planting some new crops of like various different colors just for variety.
Okay. Are you just like wanting to like just make? Because like essentially you have like these berry bushes. Are you just like wanting to make those in different colors, or like wheat in different colors, or like the veggies in different colors, or are you wanting to like go buy like new plants and stuff like that and like plant those?
I mean, I can also take like specialty orders, like if, well, hey, I want this berry bush, but I would like it like blue or cyan or some other color or anything else like that. Like they're still completely edible, it's just the color is different. So if they would like a more beautified plant for like their homes or yard or anything, I'm able to adapt to anything along those lines.
Makes sense. Some people are kind of like into it. You essentially have like what are like raspberries, and a couple of like the younger people essentially just they essentially just want like skittled raspberries, where it's just like rainbow raspberries.
Oh God.
I could definitely accomplish that.
So if you want to, you can roll either Arcana or Nature to essentially start crossbreeding for people. With like your Fey magics. Yeah, 26 will do it. God, your rolls today.
Jesus Christ. I'm getting all the low rolls. She's over here like, high roll, high roll, high roll.
Just wait till if we have to fight, I'm gonna start rolling ones and twos, I swear.
Dagger, dagger, dagger. Alright, yeah, you are easily able to start, making skittled raspberry bushes.
Rainbow bitches.
You also, somebody spots, like, your little black lily plant in the window, and, the boy, Tommy, who's the guy, who's the child you rescued from the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, looks to you one day, just goes, and, asks you, hey, you know those lilies you got?
Yeah, you?
Do you think you could, make some pink ones for me?
Aww. Do you have a certain shade of pink you would like to do?
What, sorry?
Do you have a certain shade of pink you would like me to make for you?
What is the, imagine, lavender, but pink.
So you want a lighter pink? Like a baby pink?
Dusty rose.
Sure.
Dusty rose color.
Sure. He doesn't quite know, but he thinks you get him, so he's like, yeah, sure.
Remind me again, how long does it take for you to start seeing, the actual, flower bloom to see what color you end up getting?
Well, with you using Druidcraft, a couple days.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make a couple different pinks for you to pick out to kind of get the right shade. Come back in a few days and we'll see which one you would like to have.
Okay. Thanks, ma'am.
You're welcome. See you in a few days.
Okay. And he just kind of darts off.
Was he blushing? Can I,
Make an insight check.
Okay. $19.
God, these rolls. You only have a +1. Damn, these rolls.
I'm gonna start rolling low.
With a 19, you can, I don't know if it's necessarily an anime thing, but when they put their hands behind their back and are kind of swaying.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
The love stuck beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
And as he leaves and you watch him leave, you kind of notice what that probably was due to, is that outside you can see Chrysalis the elven girl that he was in the hole with outside working with her mom, and he's like trying to avoid her eye contact and hide from her.
Oh.
To the point of you watch him climb over, like, instead of going out the front, you see him, like, go out the front, but, like, immediately dart around. And instead of going out the front door of the place, he climbs over the wall to avoid being spotted by her.
Oh my.
You get the feeling the flowers might be for her.
I will make them extra special.
I had a thought.
Yeah, what's up?
I have had a thought.
Yeah. Yes, thought. What's your thought?
Thank you. How strong is Haru again?
Well, what's your strength score?
Let me double check.
Should be up at the top left of your first page.
Mm-hmm. I have 14 strength.
14 strength, so, I mean, pretty decently strong. Above average by a decent margin.
How much strength would it be required to pull an entire tree out of the ground by the roots?
Oh dear.
You're looking at like a 20 in strength, my dear. I'm not gonna front with you.
God damn it.
That's like some Hercules type shit.
Okay, then it's not worth it. I had the idea that was gonna go to Gario, ask what his favorite color is, go back to Alfdean, say, hey, can you make a tree of this color?
Me,
Alright,
Kelpie.
thanks, and then rip it, or Kelpie, sorry, fuck.
Okay.
And then rip it out of the fucking ground, and then go hand it to Gario.
Unfortunately, the trees, for the most part, haven't fully grown. Kelpie's been making, like, new trees to start. Though there are a couple of trees that are, like, purpley. Like, they're getting tinted purple, essentially, slowly with magic. But that's all that's at the moment. So not quite, but you could technically do that with like some of the newborn trees if you wanted to.
Because the plan would be, Haru would literally carry that fucking tree wherever they go and just replant it whenever they sit down for a night. And then when finally like when Gario finally like gets to go home, he takes the tree with him. Like she carries the tree and plants it in his front yard.
Oh my god.
That's fair. Fair enough. Good to know.
But no, because I don't think she'd be able to carry it. She wouldn't have the strength.
Yeah. You have a strong carrying capacity, not that quite. Then I guess I'll go to Kelpie, or not Kelpie, Alfdean and Kuru. What are you guys doing for your third week?
I'm going on an investigation.
You're gonna go try and talk to that guy about a cult?
Yes, without involving the bird somehow.
How dare you? No.
When I say involving, I mean like he's trying to figure out like how do I keep her from joining this cult.
As long as they aren't incredibly nice and charming, there's no way that she could fall for joining a cult. And by that I mean there's a lot of ways for her to fall for joining a cult.
So I was gonna say he's very shifty and shady. Does that count to raise her suspicious meter?
No. She likes people until they start trying to stab her friends. That's her barometer for, are we killing this person? Alright, we're killing this person.
I'm sorry, you haven't done anything to me, but my friends want to kill you, so I'm gonna kill you too.
Yeah.
The most easily manipulated burb to ever exist.
Well, her friends are good people, so clearly if they are trying to kill this person, this must be a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. See, you get it. You get it. You get it.
Fair enough. There we go. Hold up. So, for your week, go ahead and roll me an investigation, with advantage, with help from.
Okay, investigation, please. Give me a good. Oh my god! So I roll again.
Yeah, you roll. You roll twice and take the highest.
Okay, please. Oh, thank God.
16. Okay.
That's so much better.
So. So. You go ahead and follow the address to the place that you are given, and you are led to a small home nearby.
Okay.
And whenever you knock on the door to go talk to, the same Goliath man answers the door, which, by the way, I have found an art piece for that I will throw into the screen and into into the Discord. You look in session stuff. This is the boy, the man.
Let us see. I'm sorry. It's just it. It's not what I was expecting, but it somehow fits.
So, and Alf Dean, whenever you open the door, you see this individual. He stands at about 6 foot. He's a little short for a Goliath, or at least on the shorter end.
Yeah.
Still taller than you, Alf Dean, at sometimes. But he looks to you all as you open the door to his home and just, hello, greetings. How may I assist you?
Hello. I don't know if you remember me, but I was curious to see what you were talking about the other day, and well, your notes was intriguing, to say the least.
Well, I'm glad that I was able to get your attention.
Yes, and this is my friend here.
Well,
Hi.
it is wonderful to meet you.
Oh no.
Slow blink.
What, sorry?
She just like a slow blink, like a blink blonk.
Like a blink bonk.
Hey.
Blink blonk.
Sorry, am I not saying that?
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's me. Hi.
Well, Alfdean,
She's
good to meet.
she's very particular about her name.
I see.
That's because it's my name.
Yes.
This is fair.
Her name's Alfdean.
These names are very important. They, in the grand scheme of things, it is the things that you pull even the smallest amounts of divine power from.
Also, I'm stupid. Alfdean, current appearance.
Oh yeah, I'll repost it again because it's been a while. But let me.
But no,
my
like
idea-
more just like what is your specifically like current outfitting?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay,
It's
you're
like,
still the
it's
same.
like a
Okay.
mix between tiefling and lizard folk.
Okay, so because I think you were that last session, right?
Yes, he hasn't changed.
Okay, I
He's feeling
I
this
wasn't,
way.
I wasn't sure if you had changed it. Okay.
It's fine.
He doesn't seem to think twice about whenever you address this tiefling-esque body, as she doesn't really seem to care or question it. But he will just, as you wanted to talk to me about, the note that I gave you, I assume?
Yes, I'm trying to, I guess, trade notes, I suppose. But you haven't gifted us a name yet.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm sort of... I have abandoned my childhood name until I find the perfect one with a title.
What do we call you then? I don't want to call you Shorty, so I would rather call you something.
I suppose for the moment, you may call me Angel.
Alright, that works. Hello, Angel.
Greetings. Well, if it is to be of any assistance, I am part of a group that is called the Angels of Hope.
Can't say I've heard of you guys before.
Oh, that is quite alright. The Ascension is far away, so there is a lot of time to be able to understand us and gain the favors before any time is met.
Alki just kind of gonna look to... Alright. And, like, will you want to head inside so we can talk more?
Okay.
Probably has some fish. Or other food.
When?
Fish. Do I have any?
If you don't have any, rats will suffice.
I don't keep rats. But I believe I still have some trout left over.
Oh, there you go. Look. He has fancy fish.
Her eyes light up.
Trout is fancy. Alright, well, please, come inside.
She doesn't understand fish titles. It's just fancy fish. She's never seen a trout before.
Fair. Alright. You guys go ahead and step inside this man's home. Everything, everything is very neat and, like, placed well. It almost looks like a museum home. Where, like, it looks like it's being, like, up for sale. Like how well it's, like, put together.
So not lived. It looks like it's there to show off, but not lived in.
I mean, it looks... Obviously, the man lives here. But, like, yeah. It doesn't look lived in.
Yeah.
He will, go ahead and gesture to a love seat in the interior and say, "Please take a seat. I will have food out in a moment."
No, thanks. Falcon's just gonna kind of sit and let his tail sway around for some reason.
Alrighty.
But it's also he's more observant than he looks. It's one of those types of things.
Yeah. Do you also go ahead and take a seat?
She'll stand because she is very large.
Oh god. Okay, fair enough. Totally almost didn't... I need to stop spinning that bottle because I almost drop it on my nuts every 2 seconds. So, you go ahead and just kind of like wait idle for a little bit, and eventually he does come out with what is essentially a platter of, like, essentially like cooked sushi.
Sorry, real quick, look at this baby. Look at this little one.
Aww, husky.
Oh.
Those bright blue eyes, I love it.
Baby therapy time. We love.
She's falling asleep like this, by the way.
Aww.
You.
Neat.
Who are these people on the internet? Why do they look at me this way? Why is there a voice coming from that box?
Show off your blue eyes. Show off your blue eyes, pretty
girl.
girl.
You're a baby. You're a baby.
Do you have, like, headphones on, or are you using speakers? Because it looks like she's reacting to the to the screen. I think that's very funny.
I took the headphones off, and yeah, she was reacting to you guys.
Cute.
Aww.
I love I have a video saved somewhere of a friend, Luckless, while we were in, like, doing something, she sent me a or a video that she took of her cat pawing at my little nameplate on our screen. She's like, look at it, she's trying to get to the doxy. And I'm like, oh my god, I love it.
So cute.
But anyways, cute. So you guys go ahead and are brought out what is essentially like a cooked trout sushi platter.
Ooh.
It's a little odd, but if you indulge, it's actually pretty like savory and nice. It's very much so an odd take on it, but it's still pretty good.
Oh yeah, this isn't fake cuisine, so this is not something they would see.
Yeah. Well, this is already just kind of a strange combination. Because IRL, I'm trying to think of like what the fuck would trout cooked sushi even taste like, but it doesn't sound bad in theory.
I mean, if you pair it with some, you can pair it with some yuzu sauce or eel sauce, maybe some umami.
Yeah.
A little bit of rice, nice and
That's
cooked.
That's what Doxy says when I show them my boobs. They go umami, umami, umami.
Oh my fucking gods. Fucking hell.
Love you.
Oh, the loves. Mwah.
You can't even deny it.
I can't. And I won't. But yeah, you guys are able to sit down and snack away on the foods if you'd like. What questions do you have for him about everything?
Well, sorry, Nishka, that was my boobs that you just stepped on. Oh. I was thinking basically like just, I guess he was trying to ask more general questions, more like have you noticed anything odd going on around here? Is there anything you've been dabbling with? Like just like general questions that don't seem off, but just like trying to gauge more about where he stands.
That's fair. Well, asking if he's seen anything odd, he says, well, I've heard some rumors about people being taken from their homes. I'm not excited for that development in the city recently, but hopefully it gets taken care of fairly quickly. Beyond that, I believe the butcher's wife is seeing a man in town. That's been a bit of a scandal, but nothing else really.
The butcher's wife wants some new cut of meat.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about, damn, that could have been a nice vicious mockery, but this is not the time for that. Okay, so you mentioned the kidnappings. I guess it would be more like asking him like, has he seen anything like these alleged pale beings? And if so, like, do they have any? Of course, does he have any connection to this Angels of Hope group?
Well, I don't know of many pale folk that. I mean, being pale in this region isn't exactly most uncommon, since there isn't a whole lot of sunlight that is just shining down upon the city. But, nothing really outlandishly pale or dangerous, no. As in, for my order, I doubt that, many of us, spend a lot of time inside the sun, so I can't think of anybody pale that has entered our society.
On the topic of your society, is it a varied group or race-wise, or?
Oh, yes, all different types of sorts. There's even a tiefling. Our group, we are called the Angels of Hope. And, well, a number of our different rituals are all stricken at noon in the sun. So, nobody really is pale that long if they are in our circle.
You said rituals. What exactly do you do? Do you go around helping people?
Oh. Yes, actually. A number of different times we are sent upon different tasks and things like that to address issues in the world and be able to do exactly everything that we need to be done. A number of us do a number of great deeds, and some of us do deeds that are in the name of what we wish to be.
I know, obviously, this is like it almost. I know that I'm saying this as a meta, not like in the character. But they almost sound like hippies at the way he describes it.
Almost.
Like free.
Though this guy very much so.
Yeah.
This god, no, I didn't want to open Steam. Oops. Anyways, very much so not though hippie looking at him. As he wears blue and gold. He has this like iron mask attached to one of his like his belt
like
straps. He has a weapon on his back. He very much so not, as well as also with his tone. But cool. Is there any questions you had or wanted to get any information on?
He is in another dimension, eating and tasting and savoring the fish.
Okay.
Everything is just going over her.
All you think about is just like the really big eyes, just like
Yeah, like she's zonked out.
Ascending to another plane. You might even think
you might consider there might be drugs in the food, or she might just really like this fish.
Fair enough.
This fish is the drug.
Eventually he will kind of like look over to you and are you alright then, madam?
Wait, what'd you say?
He looks over to you and just goes, "Are you alright, madam?"
She just mutters.
She just mutters fish. Is that what you said? It didn't come across.
My mic's not picking up. Just
doing the thing that isn't coming across the mic doesn't make it come across the mic, dear.
We could just assume that's what she did then.
Okay.
Just making little squeaky noises.
Fair enough. He just kind of like looks over to Alfdean afterwards and just, is she okay?
Yeah, you get used to it. She's just really happy you gave her some fish, so take this as a compliment.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm glad she enjoys. If you would like to, my group is never against trusted outsiders, against coming in and spectating the rituals and things like that. So whenever we have them done, I will need to leave in about 20 minutes or so to be able to meet with them. If you'd like, I can allow you to follow.
Consider my curiosity piqued.
You can feel free to bring her as well. I don't know if she's cognizant at the moment.
She'll be fine. Once she gets some good fish in her and she realizes we're going somewhere to meet friends, she'll be okay.
Friends?
Yep, see, there you go.
Fish and friends?
Fish and friends? That sounds like a nice, like, idle game.
Fish and friends.
Fish and friends. Somebody make it happen.
Twitch idle game.
Really do. Now, all I can think about is just having, like, a little, like, fish pond, like, in the top right corner.
There is a fishing game on Twitch.
There is. I don't know how to do it, but I want to set that up for like my normal streams at some point.
It's so fun. It's more fun than it has any right to be, but it is so fun.
But yeah, so you both go ahead and follow him to his friends.
Yeah, if there's no harm in observing. In worst case scenario, we could just kill them.
Worst case scenario, thunderclap. Even worser case scenario, shatterclap.
Fair.
Oh god. Shatterclap.
Fair enough. So you go ahead and follow him. He does take you outside of the city to a small field outside of what looks to be a cave at the base of like some hills. There are a number of different people. They all wear similar masks to his. These like iron with like gold paint masks. As he approaches, he puts on his. Actually, sorry, they're not all gold, but like they all have like different colored paint on them of like different designs. They all seem to be like fairly basic, like different lines or something like that. There is one person who has like this purple, like almost like cat face paint on theirs. There's one that sticks out that's a little odd. It's black with like a skull face paint on it.
Tanko, Jesus Christ. I was gonna look at one of them and just point and say, hat.
The shorter individual looks to be kind of like probably like a human in like her like early 20s. Just kind of like looks up at you and just, yes, future goddess of the cats.
Wait, what? Wait, what'd they say?
She's the future goddess of the cats.
She said,
No,
yes,
no.
I am the future goddess of the cats.
No. Who said hat?
Cat?
Hat.
Oh, Pat.
Hat.
No.
Hat?
Hats.
Okay, the first thing was not coming.
They're
hat.
wearing hats. Oh my god.
Oh,
How
okay.
the fuck? Ah.
I'm sorry, it just wasn't
okay,
coming.
Sorry, it's the mic sometimes. Your mic is not doing you favors.
Really? What the fuck? Why?
Your mic is fine. It's just like anytime you whisper or get loud, I think your noise suppression is just like canceling out anything that it doesn't think is a human
so
noise.
transphobic.
Okay, you say hat. Then she just kind of like looks up at you still and just says, it's a mask, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like you.
I like you too. We're friends now.
Ooh. Yay. She just like
Honey.
seems just as equally energetic as she
Yay!
she matches your bubbly.
Yay! Who has joined the call? Yay!
Oh no.
If you didn't think this wouldn't happen,
is
if
happening.
you didn't think this would happen in the first 5 minutes, you shouldn't have brought.
Oh gods. So as soon as it reaches high noon, the last of the individuals put on their iron masks, and one of them steps forward. He is a fairly large man he's a dragonborn. He is a red dragonborn that has this large iron helmet mask that wraps around the entirety of his big-ass dragon head. And will begin to speak, greet all the angels, and essentially very quickly starts to go upon essentially giving people dictated assignments. They're all fairly like interesting sounding. Like one of them, the girl with the cat paint on her mask, is given the instructions to make sure the animals of the city are at peace and are safely inside their homes. A man that has that like skull face paint. Iron paint, I should say, or his like the iron mask has the detail of the skull. He is dictated to essentially go and perform a number of different funeral rites. Essentially, everyone is given like themes and like different tasks based on what you assume their like masks would dictate them as. The man that you were speaking to earlier is given orders to find a number of different individuals in the city and make sure they are safe inside their residence.
It sounds less like a cult and more like a militia.
Yeah.
It's a weird cult.
So for context, I'll give you like a little bit of out of character context. Whenever I had you roll the alignment of this cult, you rolled lawful good.
It's like a neighborhood watch.
You rolled lawful good on the cult. They are a cult of do-gooders.
It's a neighborhood watch that's really into cosplay.
Yeah, basically. There's a bit of a twist on it, but yeah.
So like Beef said, is that they are less of a cult and more of like, we do good now. We are militia.
Yeah. A little bit. Cults come in every shape and size. Cult doesn't inherently mean harmful. It just means a people who
it doesn't. It's just
follow a very deep devotion to a cause or group.
It is true, yeah. And they're
cults are not always sacrificing babies. Just sometimes they sacrifice babies.
Oh my god.
So I actually got a good roll by getting a 1.
Yes.
Yes.
That's awesome.
The one time.
Your 1 got lawful good, which I think is very interesting. But yeah, they essentially do that. You 2 are the only people that don't have masks at this group, aka you're the only spectators and outsiders. Eventually, Angel steps forward and places his arm over his chest and just almost think of like the Attack on Titan salute, if you know what that looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
He will step forward and just... Divine Protector, I should notate, and greet our spectators for the evening. This is, Aufdin and Kurl? Yes?
Oh.
Yes. They, are our current, spectators, and hopefully one day our, future assistants in the Ascension. And everyone essentially just does the, hi Alfdean, hi Kurl.
I'm not very good at flying, I'm too big.
The man that seems to kind of be in charge, the Dragonborn, as he's the one giving out everybody's things, is just, do not worry. You may have a lack of flight, but one day you will be able to show your glory upon everyone in these lands.
No. That's too many people.
Don't mind her.
That's too many people.
She wants to make friends.
That's too many friends. I wouldn't be able to say hi to them all.
Well, greetings, and I hope you've enjoyed our meeting for the day. Now, everyone, be off and go with the sun. And everyone essentially, in almost unison, just goes, yes, sir, and then we'll disperse.
She, like, peeks her head outside and looks up at the sun and thinks about it and is again like...
But you're still out, you guys are out in the middle of the field.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she just, like, looks up at the sun and is like, no, it's still too high.
A couple people laugh, but, yeah, everyone just kind of seems to scatter throughout and go about their days and duties. And the man that walked over, that introduced himself as the Divine Protector, will kind of look to you all. He's still wearing his mask and just says, well, I hope you all appreciated coming to our meeting. I have work that needs to be done today, but I trust that you will continue to do great things. Thank you for coming.
Well, it's at this point, Alfion's just kind of like sitting back, watching it, thinking, he's like, yeah, at least they're not any. He's like, yeah, they're not what I'm looking for in that sense, but he's also almost kind of relieved, like, you know, this is fine. Like, this is fine. Like, they're not bad people, but then
like
again,
their
I'm
hats.
kind of hard pressed. Sorry?
I like their hats.
Do you want one of their hats?
No.
But that's like his takeaway. Is like he's just like, yeah.
Fair enough. You guys are able to continue throughout your day. That realistically was only like one day of like your downtime. Did you guys want to try and do more research upon like essentially the vampires for your downtime?
Yeah, we're already here, and they essentially already confirmed that sorry. They essentially confirmed that, you know, like, oh, okay, we have heard rumors, so we can confirm like that people are going missing type of thing.
Yeah. Fair enough.
We might as well search while we're here.
Okay. So both of you two, so to continue your investigation throughout the week, you are able to notate, you aren't able to get any real evidence, aka you're not able to spot one of these vampires. But you know that they seem to be... I'll go ahead and go to the map real quick of Domric, give you guys a bit more ideas of like where... Guys out here. You know that generally kind of up in this this kind of like the northwest area, like in this like essentially like the area with all like the main houses and things like that in Domric. Is where a number of people seem to be kind of taken from. So that's at least the information you're able to gather, but you're not able to actually spot or notice any of them.
It's more than what we had before.
Like a little black circle around the area.
At least it's something to notate and mention. You know, like some, like you said, some information is better than no information, but it's like, okay, at least we have a general idea of where things are happening.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is the result of your guys' 3 weeks downtime. And now we get back to our daily shenaniganery. So, you guys are all kind of like wake up in the just kind of like all wake up able to continue throughout your days and things like that. So your first week actually like getting back together, everything's up. Also, I will go ahead and roll something here. Okay. By the way, out of just so you are well aware, through selling the armor and weapons, you've managed to make a collection of 300 gold for your party. You have gotten a collection of 300 gold as well to be able to use for your party. Selling the weapons and armor from Madame Ketrov.
Awesome. Let me go ahead and add that to my wallet.
You said that was for the whole party together?
Well, I mean, yeah, it is for your party / the like settlement itself.
Okay.
So.
Should my next question? This is for. Well, that's why I was gonna ask this question. Like, are we just, if it's for the collective for all of us, do we want to just keep it in like one spot, or do we just want to divvy it up to each individual person, and then how we spend our share is how we spend our share?
Oh,
but
here.
if
I'm gonna steal an idea from another DM of mine.
Damn, problematic TBH.
So inside there should be in your guys' journal where your like character sheets are and stuff like that. There should be a section called handouts called the group trunk. What you guys can do is you can go in and edit that at any time and just kind of add to the list of things that are in there that all of you have access to.
Wait, where? Am I just stupid?
I'll put it in there. You see up there, so in the top right, you know where you go to find your character sheet in the journal section?
Oh, okay, now I see it. I just didn't know which
trunk.
tab I needed to click on.
Yeah, you're all good. So you can edit that at any time to kind of put in there all the stuff that you guys have and have access to. This is like your group fund of stuff.
Okay. Because the only thing that I personally didn't know, if we were just going to split it off and we each have like 100 coins to ourselves to however we wanted to spend, or if we're just wanting to keep our individual money to ourselves. Like if we do jobs individually, we keep that for ourselves, but if we do stuff that is for the collective, like for the party itself, keep that separately, and then we all figure out like how we would like to spend that money.
If you guys want to, you can always like just split it up and each take 100 to have like for your personal, but if you want to leave it in the group chunk, you can. That's up to you.
No, that's what I was asking the party.
Oh, okay.
Like what we would like to do with that. Are we wanting to keep it separate? Do we want to like you get 100 coins, you get 100 coins, open it up, or all come together and kind of figure out how we would like to spend that all together to either benefit for like new armor for Alfdean, for Crew, for Kelpie, or for like the benefit of like our establishment that we're here.
Probably for the best that we keep it as one big pool that we like vote and discuss what to spend it on, because we can trust Alfdean and Kelpie. But we know Crew. We know what she'll buy. A lot of fish.
Yeah,
a lot of fish. A lot.
That is why I asked. That is why I asked.
Yeah.
Because I know Crew. Crew goes, oh look, I have 100 coins. Can I have 100 coins worth of fish? Going, fuck, there's a giant
she's gonna have 100 shiny things, and then she's like, what can I do with these shinies? And just blow all the money.
Fair enough. All right, so you guys can keep it inside of a trunk for yourselves. Bit of a group fun. Alrighty. So, you guys are all up and out and together. What do you guys want to do? Okay, I'll hydrate.
I was gonna say not that, but
sorry. There are a couple redeems I leave, and it's like the stretch and stand and hydrate, yada yada.
No, you're fine. It's just like, what are you guys gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna hydrate. That's okay.
Just drink the water that you've been avoiding forever.
Oh god.
Poor Marsh feels like she's.
As far as what to do, I mean, Alfdean. How long is it? Okay, I know it's been 3 weeks. We did the things in 3 weeks, but like, how long has it been since then?
Since what?
since like investigating the cult and all that stuff like that, etc., etc.
I mean, shit. One more time. Can you run that back?
Yeah, I'm just trying to gauge time. You know what I mean? Like.
I mean, it's been 3 weeks since like you guys have like probably properly gotten together. Besides like you and going out occasionally to do your goals together. Okay, Kelpie's been spending a lot of time with plants.
We probably should go check up on Kelpie.
Become one with nature.
Kelpie goes from one extreme to the other. It's fine.
Can we all just like understand how much Kelpie is actually like talking to people?
Yeah.
No, I noticed. I was like, she's growing as she's actually speaking to people instead of actively avoiding them.
No, if I hate it, I would not want to speak to people. If I can figure out a way to make a tree talk for me, I would.
Moisturized, leafy, in her lane, thriving.
What the fuck?
I'll just get a cedar tree, enchant it so that it can talk, and then take orders and do everything and write things down. Because it's like stationary in a little pot thing. And then, the actual tree's name is Cedar.
Oh my god.
To be ironic. I don't think I can do that.
She's talking to the cedar tree.
Yeah, but the cedar tree's name is Pine.
What? Wait, is it named Cedar or is it named Pine?
No, it's a cedar tree whose name is Pine.
Oh my god.
But once again, I don't think that's actually a thing that I can do, so I don't think that they could happen.
Well, Doxy, you can solve that with a simple yes or no.
I mean, nothing's stopping you from being able to do this.
My rolls might stop me.
Potentially, but, yeah, I mean...
What do I need to roll to attempt this?
To what? Just have a cedar tree and name it Pine, or to awaken it with magic?
Talking cedar tree.
Talking cedar tree whose name is Pine.
Oh. Oh, that.
That's why I said I don't think that that's actually a thing.
To get it talking is a little bit outside of your wheelhouse.
That's why I said I don't think
that's
I can.
That's why they were asking you if it was a possibility or not.
Yeah. I mean, having a cedar tree and calling it Pine and just talking to it, but not having it talk back, you can do. You're a little crazy for doing it, but you can do it.
They will call me crazy.
Rolls initiative.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a Lowe's with gardens. The garden made me crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a Lowe's. Gardens. Gardens? I was in a garden once.
I have a stroke.
Well, listen, the funny part is the fairy got out of the woods and then created woods.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, God.
You can take the fairy out of the woods, but you can't take the woods out of the fairy.
My name is Lorax. I speak for the tree.
Pretty much. I mean, she's gonna start
pull up your pants and show me your knees.
We're just gonna come in and randomly find her talking to fucking trees.
Gods.
You just randomly listen in and they're speaking Vietnamese.
No!
Yeah.
Oh
my god.
The name is Lorax.
Speak to the trees.
I speak for the trees.
They speak back, but they speak Vietnamese.
For some reason, they're fucking speaking Vietnamese. But yeah. So you guys eventually find Kelpie. I'll say Kelpie, you've been working in like the little crafter shed. You find Kelpie inside there, currently just closely, like, essentially taking leaves and like Essentially, just like then been molding them with like a mortar and pestle, combining it with magic symboled rocks, grinding them up and like injecting that into trees.
You see like splotches of color like all over, like something fucking exploded in her face.
Oh my god.
Rainbow
Kelpie,
coom across the.
You good?
What?
Huh? Hi, Alfie. I'm fine.
You sure about what you've been up to lately?
Making trees and flowers. Colorful.
Ooh, pretty.
You know, I also made a rainbow raspberry bush. That one was interesting. Anyway, right now I'm working on this commission for what was his name? Thomas? Tommy?
Tommy.
Thomas. Tommy. For Tommy, he asked for, you know, my black lilies that I have. Well, he asked for the lilies, but to be in a light pink. But I didn't know which light pink, so I made like 4.
Alfie's like just like struggling, not because they're. What he's trying to do is like he's just comprehending like you actually were like, you know, talking to people and shit like that. That's where he's trying. He's like
kind of giving like that dumbfounded kind of stare.
I'm gonna go downstairs real quick and make some food while these guys are doing the things.
Or am I mad?
You won't be able to hear me for a second, chat.
What do I feel? You know what I mean? Like.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I pick up on that like facial social cues?
That's insight, but yeah.
You know what I meant. 19.
Oh my fucking god! What the fuck are these rolls?
I was hoping for a low roll, to be completely honest. I was hoping my luck ran out already.
I mean, your luck is something that we're not even fight. Where are these rolls when you're fighting?
That's what I want to know.
They're back in the tomb with the ashes of the succubus.
The fire crotch.
You fucking wombo comboed her without me. That's where all the good rolls went.
I mean, yeah, that, and we were able to put you to sleep while also, like she said,
Yeah.
fire crotch.
Yeah, you expended all of your goodwill and luck in one fantastic blaze of glory, and it was sick, but no more.
Literally.
All gone.
I needed that 3-week reset to kind of reset all of my rolls.
Just tee, all gone, tee. Let's give me 1 second. I want to grab a soda from the fridge really quick.
Kelpie kind of looks at Alfdean and kind of goes, "You're making a weird face like you're thinking too hard."
Yeah. You know, have you been eating?
Kind of.
You haven't eaten, have you?
I mean, I have to test my product to see if it's gonna make people sick. If I'm making like colorful things and it's not gonna have like side effects.
Did you eat the raspberries?
Yeah. I tasted the rainbow. They all taste like raspberries, they just have different colors.
Raspberries
Okay.
taste like
Now
raspberries.
The dicks
Have
taste
you
like
eaten? Oh my god, yeah, that's immediately like the first thing I thought. No, then I also thinking of the Robot Chicken cartoon sketch where they like, that's like, oh, this banana tastes wet inside. He's like, goddamn Oompa Loompas.
Well, that's what a snozberry is. The dicks taste like dicks. No one caught it. Because that's what a snozberry is.
Wait, really? No! Fuck you!
Yeah.
Don't do this! No! No!
Oh my god, you just destroyed peeps.
Evil.
Yeah, and then that's why, like, in Super Troopers, when he's sitting there, like, licking the window, he goes, "The snozberries taste like snozberries."
Oh my
God.
god. I've never seen Super Troopers.
And everyone learned a lesson that day.
Don't lick windows.
To be fair, he ate an entire bag of shrooms, and then the cops all told him that he needs to smoke an entire, what looked like a half-ounce worth of weed, all in one go, and the cops were gonna sit there and watch him smoke it. He just ate, like, an entire handful of fucking shrooms. This dude was tripping fucking balls.
I want you to know, all I can think about is my one, DMs thing, he had an item called the hyphen schnacker.
Oh, no.
It was a magic item. It could only be addressed and described as being a hyphen schnacker. So if you tried to describe it, it's just like, oh yeah, I mean, it looks like how a hyphen schnacker should look like. If you ask, like, oh, is it just like, what kind of, like, music does a hyphen schnacker make? Well, it makes, like, the kind of, hyphen schnacker music that a hyphen schnacker would normally play.
Oh my god.
You could only describe it in ways of itself, so you never knew what the hyphen schnacker actually looked like. All you knew is that it looks like a hyphen schnacker. That was its magic property. It was a weird cryptic item that could only be described as itself.
The hyper schnacker looks like a hyper schnacker, but that's what it shoots, a hyper schnacker.
Yeah.
And its battle cry is hyper schnacker!
I'm doing good, Gusher. But yeah, no, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, anyways.
To answer your question, Altheme, yes, I have been eating. Was it full meals? No, but I've been eating a lot of berries every time that I make a new color.
Have you been drinking non-alcoholic beverages?
Actually, I don't know when the last time I went over to the pub was.
Oh, that's refreshing at least. Because again, it's just a diversion. Because like you didn't know how to answer. That. Like your face looks funny. It's like.
Hold on. Let me double check my character sheet before I Oh, never mind. Kelpie has giant brain. I forgot.
Yes. She may have giant brain, but she also is hermit and has limited social experience.
Kelpie kind of looks over after, like, gesturing to, like, the various, like, different colored, like, berry plants and, like, some, like, small, like, single plant kind of, experiments. Like, I made a, neon corn crop where you open it up and it's, like, neon, like, green and, like...
You've made candy corn, is what you're saying.
Kind of, but it's real corn.
You've invented...
So like rainbow corn, but literal.
Yeah. And, like, kind of looking over, and I kind of look back at Alfdean. Are you more surprised that I actually ate food, or the fact that I am communicating with people?
Bit of both.
Or
But
the
more
biggest
so
shocker
people.
that I haven't remembered the last time I had an alcoholic beverage.
I'm actually impressed with that, considering what happened on the ship.
Hey, he dared me.
For 3 weeks?
Hey, I said that I can drink him under the table. He never specified how long.
You
That
could have
bucket.
died.
It's fine, they gave me food.
If it wasn't for them, I don't think you'd be here.
Probably. But is that why you're giving me that look?
Yes.
I figured that's what you wanted when you dragged me out of the forest.
I did, but knowing you, I didn't think it would happen. Especially not here.
Well, I mean, I keep to myself. No one necessarily bothers me unless they have a question about if I can make a plant or make a colored wood that they want to have, or if they need to place a large order.
Just the fact that you even did that for people. You also helping people.
That's kind of the point, to be able to get the things that we need, right?
Yes.
Kind of need to do things to get things.
Who are you and where is my original
I think she's sick, Alfdean. Should I grab her?
No, let her cook. Let's see where this goes.
I totally encourage you to do that because it would be so funny. But in character, I'm just kind of like staring, going, I mean...
I would grab her. We need to make sure that she gets a bath.
No, okay. I have important work to do and go back to
I walk over and try to just fucking like very gently snatch her.
You see like the arms and legs flailing, going back over towards the mortar and pestle, going, no, I must finish and inject this plant. No.
You can finish after you've taken a bath.
Bath time.
Gods.
Bath time for Kelpie.
Gods.
Yes, bath time for Kelpie. Bath time, maybe some goddamn water. And an actual meal.
Do I manage to snatch her?
I guess we can do some like grapple checks real quick. Oh, hi, thank you for the raid. Sorry, I'm focused on the D&Ds. But if we want to go ahead and do the oh, I just got raided.
Oh.
I've never been raided in D&D. Well, we're doing D&D before. Hi, people.
Salutations.
Thanks, Hotshot. Salutations,
you came
people.
in at an interesting time.
Yeah, if you want to try and grapple your fairy, go ahead, do an athletics check, and Kelpie, you can either give me an athletics or acrobatics to try and not be grappled.
Oh, we gotta see this. So,
what were the two?
Alright, hold still, Kelpie.
Athletics or acrobatics to not be grappled.
Acrobatics, or what was the other one? I didn't hear it.
Athletics.
Alright. Okay.
Hold still, Kelpie.
Do you want me to try too?
Yeah, sure. You can try. You can try, Alfdean. There's athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
Oh.
There's my athletics. So we're grabbing the fairy.
I think you grabbed the fairy. I unsuccessfully did not grab the fairy.
Yeah, cool. You were trying to be kind and like, okay, let's go. Slowly grab her. And she's like, no, I don't want to. And then all of a sudden, Alfdean just bear hugs her.
Fucking.
Bear hugs her and then passes her off to that's like, you want to hold a plushie friend?
Yeah. I just stick her directly into my boobs.
I'm just sitting there in the booba going, if it wasn't for the fact that this place was soft and not hurry.
Hugs always calm Kelpie down, but only when I give them for some reason.
Why do I imagine Kelpie just the fucking angry dude? What the fuck was his name from Mulan? Where Poe picks him up, goes, oh, yow. Just, no. Are you calm now? Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean...
You're not.
So, being taken away...
Forcibly.
How do you want to do this, Alfie? I don't even want to force me to take a bet, because the first chance that I get, I'm gonna bolt.
You're gonna have the giant owl lady hold you nice and still while Alfdean basically goes in and scrubs the fuck out of you.
I feel like I'm gonna have to get in the tub with her to make this happen.
You probably would. 2 people are getting baths tonight, but one of them is getting a forcible bath.
No, I did not consent. Pineapple!
Yep, pretty much. And it's just like, and of course, he's being respectful disrespectful, but he's like taking off all her clothes and stuff. It's like, just stand still and make this easier on yourself.
No, I have work to do, and you're making me clean.
Like bathing a cat.
Take
like
a rest.
Bathing a fucking cat.
I want you to know, I desperately want to see like somebody make an art piece of like these three wrestling in a bath, like covered in soaps.
Yeah. Well, Haru is just sitting there doing nothing while Alfdean. Well, so like she's at least holding Kelpie like still, but Alfdean is doing all of the work and struggling while Kelpie is just a cat flailing and clawing for escape.
Yeah.
Well, like, I'm not trying to hurt you guys, but I'm desperately just trying this to get away so that I can go back to doing my work.
Haru is just sitting.
The funny
Like,
part is like, I don't think you can hurt.
Haru is just contentedly sitting in the fucking tub with a smile on her face, like, yay, I'm helping.
Yes, you are helping.
Nikki time and helping.
Yeah.
I love your.
God, it's a
I love
good
you
thing
people.
Alfie doesn't see any of you guys like sexually because.
By the way, for anybody who hasn't seen, that might be either A for the raid or B, whatever's. This is the full picture of Kuru, aka the Owlin played by Peebs.
Yeah.
This is where the fuck. This is what Alfdean typically looks like.
Yes. Although currently, they look a little different.
Yeah, I was gonna say currently Alfdean looks like the tiefling.
Tiefling lizard.
And I don't think I have Kelpie saved my coop. At least not the one that. It's at least not the one that I use for the thing.
I thought it was
in my spam, isn't it?
I mean, look.
No, not on my spam. Hold on, it should be character concept. It should be in character concepts.
Yeah, but those were like the earlier, like variants.
No, the one underneath the second picture of Alfdean is her picture.
No, it's not.
No, there's a third one that I made to make it look more fantasy-esque instead of like high-tech sci-fi.
Oh, it's in our DMs, Doxy.
Is? Oh, okay. Here, post it in the Discord and I can like put that up. Yeah. This is currently...
Like, I just went on a manhunt to search for it.
This is cool. This is currently Alfdean.
There you go.
And there it is.
Thank you.
And then this is Kelpie. So you have a big tiefling boy, an even bigger, fluffier owlin, owl bear woman, and a tiny fairy, all naked, soapy, scrambling in a bath.
Yes. Everybody's fantasies.
Yeah.
I like to think
you're gonna have
bonus
to
points
tell
if any
finally remember.
Bonus points if anybody ever does draw this, if you just have like a very disappointed god sitting in the corner. Or a very disappointed like Grim Reaper sitting in a corner.
What? What the fuck is the context behind that?
The boyfriend.
That's the boyfriend.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I forgot what he looked like.
My boyfriend.
Well, he doesn't technically look like a Grim Reaper. He looks like that bitch in the top right or in the top left.
This bitch.
This motherfucker.
Sexy as hell.
Big tattooed boy. That immediately the fairy saw and was like, "Will you be my boyfriend?" The most like anti-Riz possible that worked.
Alfdean to Kelpie like. Oh
god. By the way, has anybody here like listened to the Thunder Saga?
Yes, it fucks.
It's so good.
I've been listening to different pieces on loop.
Good. Oh, also, I should just generally say, fuck, I don't like Zeus, but god, they chose such a good fucking singer for him.
It's almost like he's the asshole or something, and that's the point.
Yeah. He did a very good job. Anyways, but yeah, you guys are able to wrestle and scrub Kelpie clean from head to toe. Then able to get, I want to be known also there's people waiting outside the bathroom, just very so confused, listening on the inside.
Just hearing this fight and splashing and all this shit going on.
Are there enough towels in the world to completely cover Haru? Or is she just gonna have to go out sopping wet in her fucking metal bikini fit?
There are towels that big enough.
Okay, good.
They may or may not have been stitched and made for you because whenever you entered, they didn't have any. So they're just like, huh, we should probably make something for her eventually.
Eventually.
But yeah. You guys are able to finish your bath. What do you want to do next?
You're saying it like so excited. You're saying it so excited, like, what do you want to do next?
Yeah, because now we're gonna get the fairy some fucking food.
You don't happen to want to, maybe just take like a naked slumber party or anything like that? Just like incel me.
Can Gario
Also,
come?
I'm trying to figure out where is Gario in all of this.
Huh. I was wondering when someone would ask that. You look around for a little bit. Gario's not here.
Oh. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? That's my son. That's my boy.
It's my son.
That's my son.
Eventually, when you guys finish up the shower and things like that, or not the shower, the bath. You eventually see Gario walking up towards like the settlement itself in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to find it. You see him walking up with a smaller figure inside of in a cloak. Walking beside him. Do any of you like question or walk up to him?
Am I still in the towel?
Oh.
Yes.
I run up to him. I say,
no.
"Hi, God."
What do you think? He like takes a moment and like kind of takes the little figure and not too little, but like smaller figure and covers its eyes.
Oh no! Oh no! Is it his daughter?
You notice whenever he does that, he is in fact walking with his daughter up to the up to the settlement.
What? His daughter gets to meet Daddy's special friend.
She's already met her. Oh,
Not
fuck.
like this.
Oh, no. Daddy's friend is a little quirky.
Daddy's friend is a little wet.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Wet and naked, waiting
God.
for him to come home.
No. Just fucking the sound of stomping and jiggling as she runs out in the fucking snow.
It's like the anime jiggle noise that they implement for animations,
Yeah.
like the blong blong blong. He kind of just like he kind of like moves over and covers the girl's eyes and just like looks to you and just greetings, love. Are you okay? Why are you in a towel?
I gave Kelpie a
Yeah,
bath.
I kind of imagine this is kind of like this is kind of like what's going on through his head right at the moment.
What, as in the Discord?
Yeah, the max spam.
Oh, hang on, let me see it. Let me see.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, why? Why?
What is that face? Alright, this is a meme I'm gonna put on screen. What is this? What does this mean?
Cat derp.
The face she makes, she's like, oh, I'm super excited, but oh god, I got caught, but what do I do? It's like, I don't know how to react at this moment in time.
Why does the radish have a face?
The radish is your inner soul. That's what she normally looks like, all happy and shit.
But no, Haru is just like, yeah, I gave Kelpie a bath. It was like washing an angry cat.
And I also took a bath. You forgot to mention you took a bath with Alfdean.
He just kind of nods slowly and just... Okay. Good to know. I'm going to not question that. It is good to see you, love.
Yay!
I made sure to talk to Kalish, and she seemed alright with my daughter moving and coming to live here.
Your daughter's gonna stay with us?
You just hear the small Leonin just, Dad, can you take your paws off my eyes? In just a moment, he will look to you, and he will, do you mind going to get your clothes on? Actually, I think you are more covered now than you usually are.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I run off and I go to find my clothes.
Okay, you go ahead and run your feathery ass back in to get your clothes.
I just completely forgot. Like,
he will, while you're in there, start essentially bringing her in, giving her a tour of everything. You're able to go ahead and get dressed, and you all three see Gario walk in with this smaller Leonin girl that sort of looks like him.
Oh no, wait a minute. Alright, so you said is wearing just the towel. Does it mean everybody else is dressed at this point, or are we all in towels?
I feel like you probably got dressed, you two did.
I went back after the incident and got dressed, so yeah. I am dressed now.
So you guys are all probably dressed at this time. But Kelpie, Alfdean, you guys meet Gario's daughter for the first time.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, what is Gario's daughter's name?
I don't think we gave her a name.
I don't believe you ever got her name, actually. Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
I think it was just like one of those things like where we met her, but that's about it.
Yeah. Koro met her, but never actually like got her name.
As soon as I am dressed, I'm going to run back into the room and like lean down so that I can like offer a hug because I'm excited to see her.
She looks up at you and just, oh, you're big.
Yeah, I'm good at hugs.
I'll take a good hug.
Yeah!
Just give her a big hug. And she just like, she like spits out a couple feathers from her mouth and just, huh. You're very soft. Thanks.
Yeah. Kelpie likes giving hugs. Or likes getting hugs. From me.
Kelpie likes getting hugs from me.
I kind of look and just kind of go, sure. Kind of like traumatized, looking at like Karu's chest, going, yeah.
Karu goes and like Karu gestures to the two and is like, this is Kelpie. She's my fairy friend. This is Alfdean. He has boobs sometimes.
Oh. I think I'm supposed to get those someday.
Yeah, Yeah, you will. Don't worry about it, kid. When you do, we can talk how you keep them up.
Right. He, Gario's just in the is just like behind her with his like paw on his face.
Oh, also sometimes Alfdean looks like Gario.
No, dude, let's keep one. Let's save that for maybe a few years down the road.
You could have 2 dads.
No, let us move on.
And sometimes he looks like your dad with boobs.
She just looks up at Gario. Dad, I do not wish to speak about this right now.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay.
We'll be sharing a bed later, just the 3 of us.
I'm gonna go find that room you were talking about. And she just walks away.
Gario's daughter, learning firsthand, like just going through the character arc that Gario went through when he was introduced to the group and just being like, huh.
He just
truly like father, like daughter.
He just like lets out a sigh and just okay.
Well,
That
to be
is
fair, he hasn't realized it. He's like, so that was your kid?
That was Azalea, my daughter. Yes.
Oh, Azalea, that's adorable.
Okay. Well, I guess I could behave a little.
I appreciate it. But and by the way, in case you're curious, Azalea as in the flower, not the pregnancy pill.
I assumed the flower.
Yeah. But he just kind of nods and just, that is much appreciated. Azalea is a very good and strong child, thankfully.
You might want to leave her here when we go do stuff, considering how our adventures turn out.
I agree. Though thankfully she has the availability of, has been able to train whenever inside the city. She's been turned into at least a very talented marksman from what I've understood. I need to make sure she is given her weapon. And she pulls a...
Galia?
How old is who?
Galia. Galia?
Gario.
No, Galia.
Yeah.
The other lion in here that was already here.
Oh, Gala. Gala.
Gala. Okay.
Gala.
Yeah, how old is she?
Gala's like in like her late 20s.
Okay, yeah, that's right. When I first met her, I thought she was a child.
Yeah, no, she's like in her late 20s. She's like 28, 29. Yeah, Azalea, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, is like 13 or 14.
Mm-hmm.
And Gario's somewhere like in his like late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Like mid to late 30s, I forget. Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Kelpie's just pissed off the whole thing of she to be eaten and.
But yeah, so you guys have one more person to help around. Also, another person that can fight. Because, for context, his daughter, Azalea, is a gunslinger.
Oh my god, at 13? Jesus.
Yeah. Every child has their own things to learn how to do in a fight, and in Leonin culture, they learn how to fight at a very early age.
Baby with a gun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she is in fact a teenager, and she has a bigger gun than her father. She shoots a musket.
Baby with a gun.
But yeah, so if you guys want to, as your party, you can either head into the city to try and look about the vampires. If you want to, you can also talk to Kalix, see if she has anything to send you guys on at the moment.
I'm down for either or, but I'm gonna let the party see where they want to go.
I was gonna go hang out with Garia.
Kelpie. Right. I was gonna say, where do you guys, as like a party, want to go next? Because you have the availability to go hunting down the vampires as a party. You can talk to Kalik to see if she has any like goals or jobs for you.
I would, before we go out and go do anything, like to finish that commission that I did for Tommy.
Yeah. Eventually, you've got like, if you guys just want to finish up like your downtimes today, that's cool. You can go ahead and find him. At this point, you've got the flowers like ready in like different shades of essentially like what are like vaguely like pastel pink flowers.
Yeah. I kind of walk up to him and go, excuse me, Tommy.
He's currently out here with Saho, so you can walk up to him there. Kind of like looks to you, putting down the arrows that he was helping her fletch, and just, hi.
Hey, whenever you have time, I have something over at my station that I kind of need you to come take a look at.
Oh, sure. Is it okay if I go over there? She just kind of nods to him. Okay. Yeah, tell me.
And so I take him over to my station and I go, sorry, I didn't think that you wanted me to kind of broadcast what you actually had requested.
Very much, yeah.
But I made 4 different shades, and if you would like, we could have just kind of arranged them so that they're all kind of together and kind of make like a little pot of like the different shades and everything. I kind of try to keep with your light theme. I hope it works out well.
He like looks it over and just, yeah, these are great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want just like a certain color, or do you want me to just put all of them into a pot for you?
All of them look good. I think that's fine.
I kind of put it into a nice decorative, like kind of clay pot kind of thing that has like some beautiful little like designs that I had like hand painted the same kind of flower onto the sides of the pot in like different like shades.
Okay.
And I go, I even made a card and pressed some of the petals into the paper if you wanted to put a little note in there too. I kind of figure it's for the girl that you were trapped in the tunnel with.
I mean, he just like looks very embarrassed, kind of red on his cheeks. Yeah.
It's okay. That's why I kept it very discreet for you and brought you over here so that you can talk freely.
Thank you. Yeah, they look good. Can I, do you have something I can write in the note?
I kind of look around and I find a little tub of like ink and a quill for him to write whatever he would like to write inside of it, because it's a nice blank card that has pressed petals into it.
Fair enough. Do you like try to look at whatever he's writing whenever he does so?
No, because I want to keep it like for him to keep private. I don't need to be super nosy, but I do say if you need help like spelling anything or what to say or anything, feel free to ask.
What do you think is prettiest?
I mean, you can describe the flowers and how you saw my black lilies in the window and you couldn't stop thinking about how the beautiful shades of pink that are in this pot reminds me of like your rosy cheeks. Okay, whenever cool. You smile.
He immediately like cuts you off, just like, okay, cool, thank you, and just starts continuing to write.
No.
He's just
sweet bab.
He will write something down in the note, put the quill down, close up the note once the ink dries, and we'll go ahead and pick up the pot. Thanks, ma'am.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Okay, bye. And he's just kind of hurries out.
Aww.
And then I kind of just like finish that last little like thing that I was like working on before I was forcefully taken from my crafting corner to take a bath.
Fair enough.
There's a little bit.
Stinky, very stinky.
Fills up the syringe and stabs it into a plant and puts in the thing and kind of does.
Insert complex druidic / arcane stuff here. Yeah.
You just see me just standing there in front of the plant going hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper hamburger cheeseburger.
I love it. Yeah, you just sit there, hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper. just chanting to the tree. Yeah. You're able to go ahead and finish up your work for the day.
Also, if you want a different visual, we can go Spider-Man. With what was it? The Proposal, when Sandra Bullock and Betty White are around the flyer. To the window, to the wall, to the sweat drop down my balls. All these bitches call. Ah, skeet skeet, motherfucker. Ah, skeet skeet, goddamn.
Goddamn. Fair enough. Mari, were you saying something? What?
Look at Spider-Man.
Look at Spider-Man. What? What am I about to see? Let's see.
Spider-Man to flip.
What the fuck? That's Wolverine. What?
Wolverine.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man to flip.
It's Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man. It's really Wolverine, but okay.
I know. That was it. That's all like.
Cursed. I love it. Oh god. But zero context. Oh fucking hell.
By the way, I was gonna say, can I take a quick, less than 5 minutes? I just need to let my dog out to piss because she won't stop whining, so she really has to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be right back.
They're good. You have like the rest of your days to like finish stuff up. What did you want to do for the rest of this day?
Before that, this is what I was referring to by Spider-Man to flip. 6-year-old me sees Spider-Man to flip.
I think having a Spider-Man costume as a kid is a universal experience that is Tobey fucking Maguire's influence. Tobey Maguire movies sucked. They're not for you. They're for me, aged approximately 8. 45, old dumb fuck. The story is just lacking in the emotional density But did 6-year-old me see Spider-Man do a flip? Dude, honestly. I love those as a kid. I didn't understand why people always hated like the Tobey Maguire movie. I'm just like, oh. I remember me as a child just being like, I love it, this magical Disney Spider-Man.
The first two are still pretty entertaining. They're actually like decent.
I agree with you. By the way, just like real quick, Doxy lore drop for a second. Fun fact, you know Batman, right?
You're Batman, we know.
No. Wait, what? No. You know, Batman.
Batman in the same room. It explains everything.
Do you know? Oh, damn it. Do you know the animated show Batman Beyond? Ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Fun fact. I did not see Batman first. I saw Batman Beyond first as a child. And I thought Batman was Batman Beyond. I thought it was like this teenage... I mean, it is, but like, it is... Like, whenever you think of Batman, you think Bruce Wayne. Obviously, everyone does. But whenever I was a child, Batman to me was the Batman Beyond character. By the way, I still don't remember his name to this day. I thought Batman, whenever people were just talking about Batman and Batman movies and everything like that, I thought they were talking about like this random teenager that took up the mantle of Batman. I thought that was like the whole story of Batman. And that the old guy was just like some like prerequisite guy. And whenever someone's just like, "Oh no, Batman is in like Bruce Wayne," I'm like, "Yo, they made a prequel with like the original Batman guy? That's so cool."
Wow.
What?
I wonder who thought of that.
I thought that was what the whole thing was. I thought Bruce Wayne was just a prerequisite to the guy, which he is, but
Oh my god.
I thought Batman Beyond was like
Batman Beyond was the sequel.
Yeah, I thought Batman Beyond was like the first thing that came out, and they just made like prequels for Batman Beyond.
I mean, here's something really fucky. So, when I was really young, I saw the Lost World Jurassic Park first. And for the first like 7 years of my fucking life, I thought that was the first movie. That's awesome. I clearly did not understand the plot points at all. But it wasn't until like some kid was like, "No, like the other one, Jurassic Park, that's the first one." And it made sense when it was explained to me immediately. But it was only because I hadn't had it challenged, and I was like, "Yeah, I saw this one first, so clearly it came first."
Yeah, that's how I was with Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
I thought I just didn't think about it. I'm just like, "Oh, this is the one that's on TV. This is the one that I've seen." Obviously, Batman Beyond is like, "Oh, this is like the new story. This is like the story of Batman.
The new hotness."
Yeah, like I thought that like, oh, they made like, and then whenever later Batman movies and like shows were coming out, I'm like, "Oh, they made like a prequel to this guy. That's so cool." No, I was just I was a very unknown child about superheroes.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so I found that out afterwards, and it was very entertaining and interesting. But yeah. Anyways, you guys. But I was asking you, what were you doing? What are you doing for like the last bit of today? Since Kelpie is spending the time finishing her commission and making this side love story even cuter.
She's gonna kind of continue hanging out with Gario.
Okay. You're easily able to spend time with him. His daughter, Azalea, excuse me, also will follow him and you around a bit. Until eventually she just kind of fucks off to go spend time with the woman in the kitchen. The Polarkin that runs the kitchen and stuff like that.
I do think, based on like the very first session where Haru had a fantastic fucking time babysitting the baby orcs, Garia, Haru is not like, you know, she's not like, you know, I have to have eggs, I need to make eggs, but it's literally like the second that there is a child, it's like mom mode engaged. So I think she's wanting to like potentially be a mom to Azalea.
Fair. Azalea is very much so, she doesn't have the Hot Topic influence about her, but she is very much so in that kind of, like, emo-ish teen years.
Yeah, she's independent.
Yeah, so that's why she's like, yeah, okay. Alright, have fun, Dad. Have fun, Dad's girlfriend thing. Whatever, and just walks away.
Garia, what's a
Dad's
girlfriend?
thing.
He just, like, looks up at you. Okay. Do you know what a wife is?
No.
Oh, gods. Okay. Girlfriend, do you know the, Tommy Boy and the elf and girl, Chrysalis?
Who?
The people you pulled from hole in the mine.
Oh, no.
The children. Oh.
Yes, but no.
Okay. Do you know what romance is?
No.
Oh gods. Do you know what love is?
No.
Oh gods. He's just like going down the rabbit hole like, oh fuck.
Spiraling.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No. Shit, how do I explain
so hard
this?
to express his feelings.
Okay. So we will work our way up. So romance is when 1 to 2 to I think some people in the Fae do 3 to 4 to 5, I don't know. Whenever people have romance is to essentially dedicate time and sensitive feelings with one another, and that leads to a love.
Do we do that?
He just...
Oh, he stopped. Okay.
He goes for like a minute and just
I was gonna say like, eventually she starts mimicking him and her eyes go cross like just fucking.
Eventually he just kind of clears his throat and just. In a way, I think we sort of do, but not. I don't think quite the same. But romance, whenever you dedicate to doing it with a individual, you are then in a relationship, and you are either boyfriend, girlfriend, or I guess in case of Alfdeen, partner, if they are ever with one.
I don't get it.
He uses Alfdean in his example.
Okay. Say if me and you decide to be romantic with one another, we are boyfriend and girlfriend.
I don't get it.
Do you know what the date is?
No.
Okay. He's like really trying.
This is the sex conversation all over again.
Yeah.
Eventually he'll spot Alfdeen walking nearby and just grab you by the arm, Alfdeen.
Hello?
Okay. I am going to walk out of the situation and check on my daughter. Help me! No. No. But he like looks to you and just, this one is asking what boyfriends, girlfriends, love, romance, and all that sort of stuff is. I do not know how to explain it. Do you think you would be able to? And if you are unable to, give it your wrist shot. Goodbye, and we'll walk away after patting you on the back.
Okay. Is Alfie just kind of standing there like, that was a thing that just happened?
I like Gario. He's my friend.
Did something happen?
Azalea called me her dad's girlfriend, and I don't know what that means.
Oh, so you know how you're Gario's friend, right?
Yeah.
A girlfriend is a special friend that is with a special person.
Oh, okay, like me. So I'm his girlfriend. Okay.
If yes, we'll go with that.
Oh no.
You fool.
Yeah, Gario's gonna have us like you're a special friend, but it's a different kind of special friend.
Like Kelpie.
Well, no, Kelpie's a whole different issue in and of
So
herself.
Kelpie is Gario's girlfriend. Oh, that makes sense now. Okay, you explained it perfectly. No, it's fine. You explained it perfectly.
Oh dear, I see why he was having issues struggling with this. Okay, so you remember that the elf girl and the human boy in the mine?
Gario said the same thing, kinda. Yeah, no.
Well,
yeah,
the boy,
no.
the boy and the girl that we saved, their girlfriend and boyfriend.
Okay.
They love each other, and love is stronger than like.
What's that?
You know how you go crazy for fish?
Yeah.
Imagine that feeling, but for another person.
I don't want to eat a person unless it's a
you don't
really,
have to eat
really
them, but
bad
that's the
person.
same feeling. You love
Unless
fish.
They're a fish.
Well, people love
fish
people.
person. Are there fish people? Can you eat
There,
fish people?
there are
I
fish
love
people.
fish
Well, you're going nowhere near the fish people.
I love fish people. Alftin,
No, you
can
won't
we
eat the
meet?
fish people.
Can we meet some fish people?
You can't eat the fish people. They are still people.
Can we meet? Can I meet them? I promise I won't eat them.
You're going on a leash if we meet the fish people.
That sounds fun. Can I have a leash?
Fucking
you know what?
God.
Yeah, we'll get you.
I want you to know, you walk your people out on a leash, you're gonna start fueling the fire of everyone's fey assumptions of this world, and it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
I mean,
Fairy holding the leash around the giant owl bear lady.
Fun fact, you guys are aware, the world kinda just looks to the Fae as like a giant. They kind of look at you guys the way that like, you know what? We'll go with it. And no, never mind. We're not gonna go with that. They look at the Fae have a
reputation.
A reputation for being essentially just
the mafia.
They get the same rep that people who don't understand the LGBT view the LGBT as.
Oh,
wait. No. So people are fae-phobic.
I mean, yes, but I mean there's a phobic for everybody in any fantasy setting.
Yeah, but like,
Remember the races that Alfdean and Kelpie found, but they were able to give him a tree, and now he has to see a whole bunch of fae trees in his world.
Wait, I missed that part. What?
Yeah, I think that was the one session that you had to like leave early on. The guy Titus who lives out in the windmill, he is a human who has never interacted with any fae and had a lot of assumptions about the fae.
Oh my god.
And he eventually kind of he didn't really get turned like friend fade, but he's more along the lines of just like, you people are here and I'm okay with this, I guess. Thanks for the colorful plant.
Yeah. We basically Alfdean essentially persuaded him into accepting Kelpie's gift, because Kelpie gave him a little mini fae bonsai.
That's right. I remember the bonsai tree.
Yeah.
Yes. We made the racists understand that we are here now.
We're here. We're queer. Get used to it, or fear.
Basically.
I love it.
And now he gets to look out his window and see nothing but a bunch of colorful trees.
Essentially, imagine like someone from like San Francisco just moved out to like Connecticut outside of a coal mine and made friend with like the coal miners.
Shout out to the gays.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's just like, he's essentially a Fae ally now.
Yep.
It's very funny.
I love it.
It's kind of one of those things where it's like, I was forced into this, but he also is afraid of the tree because he's like, what if I let it die?
I love that this entire conversation got started because fucking somebody mentioned a leash and Crew was like, I like that. Let's do that. I'm dog now.
I'm dog now.
She kind of acts like a dog.
Hi, I'm dog.
Hi, this is my owl bear.
Yeah,
but instead of like a dog,
she likes fish.
Instead of like a dog leash, it's like a baby leash.
Like the backpack. Yeah, it's like the kid backpack,
just
baby
put a
leash.
little baby backpack on her. Like, just put a little baby that's like, Crew, no. Can't on your clap. Come here, Gario. Come hold your child.
And it's like, it's just for show. If she wants to get off that leash, she's getting off that fucking leash.
Oh yeah.
Of course she is. All she has to do is flex and that thing breaks.
Yeah.
But yeah. You guys continue on. Do you want to try and continue teaching about love
you know
and the
what's
birds?
funny is I think Alfine is making more headway than Gario.
Gario was just like, I don't know what to do here. Have fun.
Help me.
And then there's Alfine's like, you know what? Let's use fun Fae example. It's like teaching a child.
And that's how you get changelings.
Yes. This is how changelings happen.
Like, this is the bird, this is the bee, this is the badger. What?
It's like, don't worry about it. When you learn to
God.
shift, you can be anything. You become a ditto.
Remember, there is no consent without the honey badger.
What?
It's like the people who like, aren't you forgetting someone? You have to ask Jesus for consent.
Oh god. The honey badger.
No, imagine those. Like, we gotta ask the honey badger for consent. You go to the basement. Hello, honey badger of love. Can I fuck my wife? Alright, cool, thanks.
Alright.
I'm surprised my mic picked that up. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Hell yeah, Batman, hell yeah.
All I could think about for like half a second when you were making those noises was just the... This is called the grapefruit technique.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I have that as a fucking Second Life gesture, and it actually like causes you to kneel down and your head just fucking goes like your head just goes
god.
fucking ape shit.
Fucking hell. Alright. So, you guys go ahead and spend up the last of your day, teaching about the romance.
Roll for if it succeeds or not.
You know what? Yeah, let's go. Roll me a persuasion, Alfdean.
Persuasion? Okay.
Let's say persuasion. See if you can get not get Kelpie. Get to understand romance.
Okay, hold on a moment. Uh-oh.
Or Bard,
Do I
you might
have
send
to- I
hints.
probably do. Hold on. Let me do a test roll real quick because... And it's gonna be a random test roll. I'm just... No, just... There we go. Is it coming through?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. That worked. So now persuasion. Let's see if persuasion wants to work. 17.
17, okay. I think 17's pretty good. Yeah, you're able to kind of it takes you the betterment of about 2 hours time, but things start to finally click whenever you essentially just get done with a million asking questions of Alfdean about what romance is.
So the more and the more that Haru starts to understand it, the more her brow furrows with anger and frustration, because she's just like, that's stupid. No, but that's dumb. No. Why would anyone do that? You can just be friends and hang out in your bed and cuddle. That's dumb.
You could.
That's stupid.
But also, the beautiful part about romance is it takes the shape of many forms, and what you've got.
And you're saying if the one person just says, I don't want to be in your bed no more, they just get half their things? No, that's stupid.
Are we saying that you taught about divorce?
You did it. You taught the 5-year-old about divorce and relationships. Are you proud of yourself, Alfie? Do you feel like a good person?
Yes, because my mission was accomplished. I did what I was set out to do.
Success, no matter the cost. Oh my god.
But also,
victory at all costs.
You know why Gario wanted so much to get you to understand that? It's because he has feelings for you.
What? No.
He has the happy feelings, the good ones.
Yeah, we have those when we cuddle.
Mm-hmm. So there's your romance. It doesn't have to be all the other kinds. But now you know what he feels.
But that's not romance. We just have cuddles.
He has a romance cuddle.
No.
And Kelpie has a different kind of cuddle session going on in her head every night.
No.
Sexy time.
No. She's just getting more and more obsessed. She's like, no.
But let me ask you this: does it make you happy when he comes asking about you?
Yeah, because he's my friend.
Exactly. And have you seen him do that before? Anyone? Like, he does ask about us, but think about this: who does he always ask about first?
She points like really excited because she feels smart. His daughter.
Yes, but the other person that's not his daughter.
I don't know.
She's big and fluffy, and she has big boobies.
You, when you're transformed into me.
My fucking
God. You are half right. It's you. He likes you.
It's you?
It's not me, you. And Alfie just like points at you and then pats your head.
Not me, you.
Do you want a fish?
My head hurts. I'm going to bed.
Okay. I'll bring
while you guys are like finishing up your conversation, he actually finally returns. Just greetings. Food is almost ready.
Are you still talking to him?
He just walks up and just goes, food is almost ready. Oh, you guys are still talking?
I think she gets it. She's not.
Gario, romance is horrible and evil.
See? She learned.
He kind of just blinks.
She's gonna like grab him in a very like frantic hug and just starts like, it's horrible.
Are you okay? What happened?
No! Alfie told me so many horrible things.
What did you... What? He like looks over at Alfdean.
What did you do to my pillow?
What'd you say, Alfdean?
Oh, I was saying I was just giving like Gario something like she understood the complexities of love, romance, and everything that comes along with it, but her brain focused on all the bad. But hey, she got it, and he gives Gario like a slap on the back. It's like, your turn. I'm gonna go eat.
What the fuck? He just like walks watches you walk away and looks to you and just, are you okay? What did you learn? What'd you say, Peebs?
Brain hurts.
Oh no!
You say brain hurts?
Yeah.
He just, it is okay. And he will just kind of give you a hug. Okay, would you like to get food?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. And he will kind of like get back down to his feet and will take your hand and walk you over to the area to eat. It's okay.
History will call them friends.
Romance! So sweet!
History will call them roommates.
Oh gods, yes. Kelpie, do you come in for food? At the end of the day?
I'm gonna do this very funnily.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. We both just say, oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
I do not come in for food. I would be still inside of my workshop, seeing if my berries and flowers are potentially ready for a harvest.
They, even with Druidcraft, not quite, no. Your berries will need, like, another, like, week or two. As will probably the others.
The only other thing that I would need to, like, check up on would be going over to the other area that was making, like, the candles and everything to see what progress they had made on gathering supplies from overseas in order to make black candles.
By now, it's been 3 weeks, so, in the same building as you, Saho is working. You can see that she has been slowly working on making, essentially, drip candles.
Mm-hmm.
And you see she does have, like, a vat of dye. She just hasn't gotten them quite, dyed yet. And
I kind of, sorry, continue.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was gonna walk over and kind of start a conversation with her, but it sounded like you were still describing things, so I was gonna let you finish first before I continued.
No, that's realistically it. Yeah, you can easily walk over to her. She is currently working in, like, that same area. You guys have been working in, like, the same building roughly for about, like, 2 weeks now. You've gotten pretty used to being around her.
Hey, Saho.
She looks up to you and gives you a little wave. She's in the middle currently of attaching, like, fletched feathers onto the arrows that they're working on out at the lumberyard.
Now, does she hand dip them just, like, one individually and kind of just do it all in, like, one shot? Or does she have, like...
She has like a bar that she has multiple of them, like, equipped it on. She essentially, like, does, like, 3 at a time.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over and go, hey, Saho, I'm a little bored and I kind of want to tinker some things. I had a question for you.
She just, like, does a gesture with her hand that you've understood is, go on.
You have your little bar that has just the 3 candles that are on there. So you can only make 3 candles at a time. Would you like me to try to make something to where, you have those, but they're essentially, like, on a wheel? So every rotation, that the one tray would end up going to for a full rotation will be long enough for it to cool down for it to have its next dip. So you can potentially make a little bit more and finish a batch quicker.
She kind of looks like she's milling it over, the thought process in her head, and just kind of gives you a shrug and then nods and just gives like a gesture of go ahead.
And I kind of just go, okay, and I kind of go back over to my side and I kind of start tinkering with some different ideas, kind of carving into a wood like a gear so that it can kind of rotate around.
Mm-hmm.
And have like the bars that are attached so that she can like attach like the individual like wicks onto so that it can dip into the vat and kind of rotate around.
Mm-hmm.
But it like uses the same the same bar that she's already using. It just stabs into like the little holder area.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Fair enough. You're able to at least like get like a general concept idea going for the night. Also, you've sort of learned over the course of like the weeks that you've been working with Saho, she is in fact mute. Or just doesn't like talking. You're not sure which. You've gotten along with her fairly well.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily talk or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd started to come out of my shell, so I understood like the shrugs and the waves and everything, because that was how I had communicated with other people before.
She just generally, she doesn't do verbal communication. You've never heard her speak. And at one point, while you're working on like your concept idea, she will walk over to you and like has done this to you a couple times. Will grab like the back of like your turtleneck, like neck part of your dress, and turn you around, and will make like essentially the motion of like her hand and food, like eating. You've gotten this notion a number of times of like, hey, go eat.
I kind of look and I go, yeah, Alfdean already got on me for eating and made me take a bath. I should go in and try to actually eat a meal.
She gives you a thumbs up, then points to the door.
Okay, I'll go now. What do you think so far of the first concept? Don't worry, I'm walking away from it and walking out the door.
She gives, like, the okay fingers.
Oh, the little sign language of the okay.
More just like the, like, index and thumb are, like, circled into an O, and then, like, the other three fingers are just like, okay. That, like, hand symbol. Yeah, she doesn't know any sort of, like, she doesn't know, like, any sort of, like, formal, like, she doesn't know, like, the equivalent to, like, ALS in this world. She just kind of knows how to get by without speaking.
Right.
So, she just kind of just gives the, okay. Like, it looks nice.
I'll test it tomorrow on a small batch of wax to see how it does. But so far, I'm pretty proud of it as I'm walking out the door with her.
She just is yeah, no, as you're, like, talking, she's slowly grabbing your hand and pulling you out the door. And you are forced to go eat for the day. Yeah, you guys are easily able to go ahead and sit down with the whole crew, eat up your din-dins for the day. You are served, what is essentially, like, think of, like, do you guys know what coddle is?
No.
Essentially think of, like, if I'm remembering correctly, it's like a, like an Irish beef stew.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find... Oh, there you go. Here you go. In Oh, I like this one. In sesh and stuff. I'll also put it up on screen for chat in case anyone here doesn't know what coddle is. No, I didn't want to. I don't do it.
Okay.
There you go.
I like to look at the
Oh, kind of like a stew kind of thing.
I didn't want to advertise this website. What? Fuck. Hold the image. Please. There we go. Yeah.
It's basically like poor man stew. It's like leftover vegetables with broth, potatoes for hardiness, and like meat for protein and energy.
Yeah, essentially. But it's all like put up in bread bowls.
Oh.
Which, by the way, a restaurant near where I live called the Irish Lion has a very nice coddle, and I love it. Yeah, this is what you guys are served for the night.
Who's just gonna fucking like clamp down with her beak onto her bread bowl and just fucking gone.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're easily able to go ahead and dig into your din-dins. At one point, after you guys have eaten, finished your food, by the way, roll, just like see which one of you. Kelpie.
Yes.
After like you guys finish, or like after you guys are like finishing up your food and things like that, the owner of the settlement, Ailich, she will look to you and just, would you mind going ahead and bringing you and your allies over to speak with me whenever you're finished?
Yeah, I can do that.
Appreciate
I kind of like, I'm looking at my food and I'm like I'm almost done, and I kind of look over to see like what Alfdean and Karu is doing. I think that was the first. I've never rolled my R saying that name.
I was about to say Alfdean who?
I just realized after I said it, I didn't roll my R's, and I always roll my R's.
Wait, why
Yeah,
is
so, like, that's...
why is Kelpie's icon like a pink? I just see like the teeny tiny miniature version of the icon. There's like in the chat, she has like pink hair and like a pink crop top.
Oh,
that's
a character from a different campaign. I just
that,
put it on.
yeah, no, it shows.
Never noticed.
It shows your
hilarious.
profile photo for whatever your Roll20 is if you don't have it, like your character selected.
I can't believe I never fucking noticed that.
Yeah,
You want me to send you the actual picture so you can see it, like, in its
Just
full
out of
glory?
curiosity, because that's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's just like whatever your guys' Roll20 photos are. If you haven't put a profile photo, it just shows, like, what's next to yours, Ebes, where it's just like that weird white and red symbol.
Oh.
Mine is the breeding kraken, which is a shitpost doodle one of my old friends made.
Yeah, no, send it to me. I'm curious now.
I can send it to you.
Which, by the way, the breeding kraken, think of a kraken, but opposite.
What?
Like, imagine,
if it's the
imagine
opposite
just
of a kraken, it's a vixen.
Just like, no. It's just like, just imagine, like, just a little guy whose the top of his head is entirely made of tentacles, and he has legs.
A little guy.
And he has, like, little legs, but he also has, like, a little peepee hanging down.
Oh my fucking god.
It's just like a little doodle somebody made in paint years ago.
Fuck.
It's very stupid, but it's very fun.
Jesus.
Not very demure, not very mindful.
What the fuck is demure?
What is demure? Yeah, I've heard that so many times recently. What the fuck is demure?
I don't know.
Call out me being old. I don't understand this new lingo that's coming out.
I'm 25 and I still don't get it.
Neither do I, and that's the first time I've ever made that fucking joke.
You know what demure means?
No.
That's why
so demure is basically, it's like trying to say that you're very modest, shy, reserved, the opposite of what all of you are.
on it.
Yeah, far from that.
Damn, call us that way, don't you?
Oh god.
Yeah, so when you're calling someone demure, you're basically calling them like a really shy, innocent little thing.
I did not know that. Somebody at work was just like, I think it means like fancy.
No.
I assumed it meant some sort of like calm or like, you know, chill.
I had no idea what the fuck demure meant, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh my god, I love that.
It's basically what you use to like when you're calling something shy or reserved or modest or something along those lines. It's just basically a fancy word of saying like, oh, just a sweet, young, shy, innocent thing.
Pink vampire is peak.
Yeah.
What?
Here, I'll send it to you too, Mari.
I got sent a pink vampire by Riot.
Oh, I was so confused. I was like, what was the context behind it?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Don't throw a sweetheart in there. Yeah.
Have you never seen that meme before? It's like a child who's just like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
It's like this child who probably just learned new stuff and he's like just repeating it.
Oh my god.
It's very cute.
Very mindful, very demure.
It's a very shut the fuck.
Very demure, very mindful.
Trying to see if I can find the old image of the fucking breeding kraken.
Me with the photo of Keel, like, leaning over, staring at the TV with his finger in his belly button, just, like, very demure, very mindful. Don't do it! Ew.
What?
No, would have been more funny if he would have lifted his leg and ripped ass.
No, don't ever encourage him. I'm so glad he didn't hear that. Because he'd do it, too.
Very demure, very mindful.
Not very mindful, not very demure.
Gods. Why are you all like this?
We'll never stop.
You can't fix us.
You can't fix us.
No, I was just like, what the fuck is demure? And then no.
Very demure. Very mindful.
It's not at all what I thought it was gonna be.
Crew eating a fucking salmon like a corn on the cob.
I feel like this session on YouTube is gonna fucking age like fucking milk. Where people in like 2 years from now are just like, what the fuck were they talking about, demure? Who the fuck would say demure? It sounds so stupid.
Oh, fuck. Can we name the vampire Lady Demure?
Oh my god.
Gods, I'm going to school.
He just fucking asked his phone what demure means.
Oh my god.
He's asking
I love how
Siri.
that's the takeaway from all this. I was like, what is demure? And I finally tell you all, and you're like,
Oh, that's even weirder than what I thought it was.
Fuck.
Gods, alright, so we're... the fuck was I gonna go on about? Alright, but yeah, do you guys go ahead and collect yourselves to, talk with the owner, after you guys are finished?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least I know I am.
So you go ahead and meet up with her. I'll put her photo on the screen so that way people can remember who we're talking to. Let me find her and her half-Polarkin self.
you sexy lady.
Yeah.
I thought you were just gonna say the sex.
The sex.
What?
Because there was a pause between sexy lady.
Da-da, da-da, don't look like a lady. Da-da, da-da.
Oh my lord.
Alf Dean's theme song.
What? Oh well, yeah. I can't
yeah.
even argue with that one.
Yeah, you go ahead and head over, and Alec looks to you guys as she's currently sat upon her like impromptu throne. It's really just kind of an ornate chair that just happens to be at the head of the room. And she looks to you all as you approach and just, So, I figured I would let you all know that in my time of looking around, you recently went inside this crypt, yes?
Yes.
Well, I decided to ask around, and the name actually matches a settlement that was being built a number of years back. And if you are to go up to the north end, you might be able to actually find the settlement of those people if you wish to further investigate what you came across.
Well, now we got two investigations. Vampires, and now these people with a succubus. Interesting.
Yes, I remember you telling me the story. It is an odd one, to be sure. Just make sure you are to stay on your toes if you are to appreciate stay on your toes if you are to approach this situation.
It certainly would be interesting because why was there a succubus down there? One and two, how did it end up on this and this side of things?
I don't know. I don't know very much about these people. Other than that, they belong to some sort of noble family via some sort of religious power.
Well, this is just getting in more and more interesting, isn't it?
Seems that way. If you wish to do any sort of investigation with it, you can feel free. Also, to be fair, it has been untouched for so long. If there happens to be anything there, you should be able to legally claim it for yourself, or for the actual settlement itself.
Oh, we plan on it. We already got the holy water down there, and we're finding ways to import it up here.
Good. Well, it is about a 30-minute travel to the north. I haven't sent anyone up there due to, well, if you say there was a succubus under contract, I am worried about what might be inside of their old home.
Understandable.
Wish you all the best of luck if you do actually go up there. Just maybe give me a bit of warning so I can send out a rescue party if you do not return after some time.
Thank you for the confidence. And I've got a succubus horn that I need to get filed. I need to make something out of that.
Good to know. Well, dismissed for the evening.
You have a good one.
It just kind of gives you, like, the shoe hand. Just go away.
Yeah, no, he's already out the door. Because it's time to go, Dario, it's time for your romance session.
He, like, looks at you from the other side of the room. He's still at the table, so everyone at the table heard that.
Oh, no.
What?
Are you gonna keep me waiting? But yet I can be her.
He can feel his daughter, who is looking at him very confused intensely. He's just like, I will be up there in a moment.
Well, we'll keep the bed warm for you while you wait.
Aldine,
Okay.
should we ask Kelpie if she wants to join?
We could ask her.
Yeah.
Kelpie, you guys are like right behind. Or Kelpie, you're like right
Kelpie.
behind them.
Kelpie, come join the cuddle session.
Kind of slightly shudders and going, well,
It's human contact. Don't worry about it.
I could. Please don't squish me in your boobs again.
Not unless you ask me to.
I didn't ask for the last time.
Yeah, but
Well, no,
you
the
needed
last
a bath.
time
You were
needed a
stinky,
bath.
so it's okay.
Yeah.
You were
bath,
stinky and needed a bath, so it's okay.
Yes.
He's dingy.
A couple people at the table, by the way, are just laughing.
Aw.
I feel like they're trying to figure out like what like I feel like they're like in genuine curiosity, but at the same time they're like, what the fuck is going on?
A couple of people at the table are just kind of like in their heads, just like, these bitches are gay. Good for them. Good for them.
Oh, fuck.
A lot of mainly people at the table are just like, they're fey. It's fine.
If you know, you know.
You're right.
They're odd people.
Ah, yes, they're florasexual, aka fae.
Yeah, essentially.
Shout out to the fays.
Oh gods.
And then there's poor Dario, and everyone's like, what's he doing with the Fae?
They've snatched
He getting
him.
freaky in that room.
they the Fae agenda.
Thought,
the Fae agenda.
I haven't. Oh my god. I haven't thought a ton about Haru's like extended backstory before she was guarding a temple. Besides maybe like she was just like a normal Owlin that could just, you know, fly and shit until she got lost in the Feywilds.
Yeah.
And they were like, alright, we're now going to commit horrible transformations upon you. You are now large. And she's just like, oh, okay.
Thanks.
Fair enough.
No, go guard this decrepit temple.
Oh gods. I also want you to know, I find it... I'm very happy you all chose to be at least, like, Fae-centered. Because I want you to know, I made this world years ago as a backstory for one of my characters in another, like, campaign.
Aww.
And she happened to be a satyr from the Feywild here.
Hell yeah.
I think can I find a photo? Oop. Here. Let me see if I can find her. Let me see. Alright, now I cannot. Let me see if I can go in here. Find...
Is this Bardcore Thomas the fucking Tank Engine?
Maybe.
I hate it here.
Why are you looking at my music, pervert?
Yeah, sorry that I leave the fucking volume on the stream at 1% so that it counts as a view. Fuck me, I guess.
I think it's actually the medley of just like random songs in that one. Let's see. As image. If I can find it. Okay. This is the character that is actually from this world. That I actually made this entire world for, and then just kind of kept expanding it because I liked the concept. I'll put it in mic spam.
Oh my god, I love her! Oh my god, I love her!
God, she's so cute.
She looks cute. I want you to know, she's my most hated character.
No, she's allowed to commit war crimes and kill babies.
What? Excuse me?
I don't... Peebs, I don't think you understand. You say that. She is well known for committing war crimes, and did in fact, in her last mission, kill a child.
Oh my god.
I am not kidding you.
She earned it.
She
earned it.
She
Yeah.
She is a
She gets to have a little carnage.
She's a former smuggler. And now mother to almost 2 children because she's currently pregnant.
Mother?
Yeah.
Mommy?
If you want the other spicier version, there it is in Mike Spam as well.
Yeah? Yeah. Aww.
my
Do you
God.
like Go Girls, Doxy?
Look, somebody else made that. I didn't tell them to make the topless version. They just
Yeah.
decided to.
Yeah. Do you like Go Girls, Doxy?
Oh
I
my
do.
God.
Anyway,
Doxy,
I want you to
like
look.
Go Girls?
I want you to take a look at my fuzzy wuzzy ass.
Fuzzy wuzzy ass.
No, don't worry about it. I'm gonna DM you something.
Look at
Don't
my
worry about
furry
it.
self, and I want you to ask me that question again.
Let me show you one of the like 8 furry characters I had like 10 years ago that I never fucking used.
But yeah.
Enjoy.
She's the character that this world was invented for. That I just kind of Smash. Anyways, so, but yeah, she will go ahead and give you this information, and I think that's probably where we're gonna end session for tonight. As next week, you guys can either.
You motherfucker! You cheated me out of a cuddle pile 3 weeks ago.
Okay. We'll finish up the scene.
Dare you?
We'll finish up the scene.
Oh my God.
How dare you even try?
So,
my cuddles.
I finally got
Now we got
Kelpie into the
Kelpie in
pulp.
here.
I finally got Kelpie into the cuddle cule. How fucking dare you?
And then you get blue palled.
So you guys go ahead. Fine, I'll give you a little last bit of Yootsy Wootsy at the end. You go ahead and head up to your guys' well, whose room are you staying in? I assume Kurus, because she's probably got the biggest bed.
Yes.
That works.
You guys go up to Kurus' room and are able to go ahead and get yourselves prepared for bed. After a little bit, a knock comes to your door. And
my door?
Yeah.
Oh, am I the only one in here?
You 3 are all in there getting ready for bed.
Oh, okay. So, wait, 3?
Alfdean and Kelpie.
Where's Gario?
There's a knock at your door.
Lock the door.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Who hops out and runs to the door and goes to check?
How dare you keep it from me?
You give me my bed.
Gario is there already, just in his sleeping pants. Just, next time, may I appreciate you not asking me to the room in front of everybody.
How am I supposed to ask you?
Privately?
Okay. Would you like to come to my room?
Yes, please.
Yay! Also, Kelpie's here! Yay!
Oh, he steps inside and just gives you a wave, Kelpie. Hi.
Hi.
Listen, we're all here for the chaos and the fun, but we all know you want to cuddle the bird.
Yes.
And now you have to tell the bird how you feel because she learned romance for you.
I do not understand.
Her brain has already purged the romance lesson from her brain as a self-defense mechanism.
Fair. Fair. He kind of just looks to you, Alfie, and just, I do not understand.
Listen, you have me talk to her about love for 2 hours. Now you get in here and you tell her why you cuddle.
Very comfortable and very sweet.
If it
By
wasn't
the way,
obvious
Alfie
yet,
just
Mari.
kinda stands up,
Mari.
wraps Gario, wraps his tail around Gario's waist and pulls him over to the bed while closing the door.
Mari. If it was not obvious yet, Gario is my platonic cuddle buddy.
Oh, I know, but remember, Alfdean's just kind of fucking with him.
Oh my god, don't break my cat.
Don't break my cat.
You got to fuck a pirate, Kelpie got to fuck a god, I get to cuddle with my cat. Fuck you guys.
This
And if you're nice, you get to cuddle with him too, but don't break my cat.
Don't break my cat.
Don't break my cat.
I know that this whole thing is platonic, but remember, Alfie likes fucking with people.
Oh my god.
He just like kind of walks over and joins you, just like, okay, well, good night, everybody.
Oh no, I think you forgot. It's like I was saying that Alfie got up, walked over, closed the door, but also wrapped his tail around Gario's waist and pulled him over to the bed.
Yeah, he follows over with you and just thank you. I hope you have a good night's sleep.
Who like leans up and like wraps Gario in her arms and like gives him like cheek nudges, like cheek nuzzle wuzzles. My brain and my mouth are not cooperating today.
You're all good.
I was like when birds fluff up and just like nuzzle against you.
Yeah. Cheek nuzzles.
Yeah, he smiles and just rests up against you, hugs you back. Certain comments aside, are you all ready for sleep? He's just like trying
We're already here.
to hide as much embarrassment as possible.
Team idea.
Yes.
Girl Gario, but with boobs as big as mine.
Huh?
I mean, I could try, but Gario is small. But we'll see if I can do this.
He looks a little offended at that.
See, only I can destroy my cat.
I would like to announce I would like to announce my global discomfort with seeing a feminine version of myself.
Oh,
it's sorry, okay. Don't worry about it. Like you're gonna see what you look like with boobs. Here we go.
I already did.
Yeah, but now you're gonna see size boobs on you.
Oh god.
Surprise! I have tatas.
So do you do it? Do you shift into Alfdean? I said, do you do it? Do you just shift into this amalgamation?
Yep, he shifts into it for just a moment, just enough for like.
Your back is killing you.
Just bounce free. By the way, there's no shirt. Like his shirts, like you've seen, they're open, so the boobs are just bouncing free.
Oh hell yeah.
You have crow-sized tits on Gario, aka they're down to your belly button.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's just like, are you okay? That looks painful.
No, trust me, I don't feel shit. On that note, though, I will go back to being my lizard folk self.
Okay.
And he's just gonna shift back to what he's been wearing for 3 weeks.
The lizard folk or the
LB,
tiefling?
Do you want to?
Lizard folk tiefling. Remember,
okay.
It was a combination.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, looks to Kelpie. It was like, Kelpie, do you have any requests for LP?
No, fine.
Yeah, she knows better. I'm willing to entertain the child, but Kelpie knows better, and she'll go in the timeout cage if she does.
Oh no!
Okay, well,
no square.
Okay, I'm going to go rest Will, and he's going to slowly gesture, not gesture, but like guide down to the bed, and then just plop on her stomach. Plop on her stomach.
Aww.
I am here now.
And her boobs kind of slosh, like boom boom, before they settle in place.
Just like water dripping down.
No. Like they wobble and then they settle. Like they kind of pool to the sides because she's big
like
and laying on her back. She's laying on her back, so they're going to deform.
On that note, the left tit is mine.
Okay. It's just like whatever.
Yeah, because like he basically just goes on his side and like curls up almost, and then uses the left boobie as a pillow.
I like pat my right boob and I look at Kelpie.
I kind of like wander over and I go, okay.
Yay! The cuddle kill is complete. The Tower of Boob is complete.
Tower of
Boob. He just ends up sleeping like he just ends up sleeping on the chest, but like his head is up near the neck floof.
Oh, so he's like
he's
kind of sort of
he's wedged between.
Almost.
Yeah, he's wedged between.
Dario knows where the true spot is.
But yeah, you guys are easily able to go ahead and go to bed with your happy cuddle cule selves.
We did it. We completed the cuddle cule.
You finally got everybody together.
Big titty Voltron has awakened. Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Voltron with the huge naturals. Let's go.
And then that's where we're gonna go ahead and call session for the night.
Yeah.
I hope you guys had fun. What's up?
Are we sure?
Yes, we're sure this time.
Yes, we're sure. We just have to get the cuddle session out of the way.
Yeah. It's mandatory.
It's mandatory.
Doxy cheated me last session. You're a scammer.
What? No, he never.
Holds you down, spits in your mouth.
Huh?
He's taller than you like, too, I think.
Looks at. Wait, what?
Aren't you taller than Doxy?
Oh yes, I'm taller than Doxy. I thought you were saying that Doxy was taller than me, and I was like,
no, I've learned that apparently I'm actually shorter than what I thought I was. They put the wrong height on my driver's license.
What are
damn,
you?
get fucked.
I'm like 5'8", 5'9".
I'm 5'6".
Yeah, I'm just not like 5'10", 5'11" like I thought. Cause they put 5'10" on my fucking ID for some ungodly reason.
You're 5'8". You're still shorter than Peebs.
Oh yeah, I'm always gonna be shorter than Peebs, but like that's a normal assumption to have, being shorter than Peebs.
Yeah.
But yeah. I hope you guys had fun.
I did. I'm so glad we finally had session.
Yeah. I am no longer sick. Hopefully this will not keep happening. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go and do my little outro bits. Do my little raid out for the night.
I will pop out. Thank you guys. I had fun.
Later, Bean. And alright, everybody. I hope you guys had fun with us. Thank you for joining us as we come back to D&D. I'm gonna go ahead and read out to a sexy individual. If you got the raid emote, make sure you spam it in their fucking chat. Otherwise, just make sure you hop over there and show the love to our raidee. And I'll talk to you guys next time. And people on YouTube, people on Twitch, as always. Mwah. Goodbye, my beautiful people. Bye-bye.